That camera wasn't on. I gotta move this. Okay. There we go. Hey folks, it's another wonderful day. Boy, what a week. Threw me a curveball. Life comes at you fast. But the good news is, this is like a form of therapy for me. And I get to work on fun projects. And I get to play video games. So, everybody wins. Should be lots of fun. What are we doing today? We're going to take another look at the example app that I've got in my shapes library. And today is a Guardians of the Galaxy gaming session. If we can get some themed art UI going on today, that'd be great. But I'm kind of working on tools today. Just kind of checking out what I currently have in here. It's in sore need of updating. I think that what I need to do, first of all, I think last time we were working on the triquetra, trying to figure out how exactly to convert this from a view to a shape, and I was supposed to do some homework off stream and look for a formula that would take care of what I need to take care of here, so I could replace the lens with the with actual paths. But alas, it just did not happen. And part of me wonders if I should just kind of work on building my curve picker tool that might actually help instead. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. One thing that I could probably do is, if I know what the vertices are, I could make some like midpoints and like do centers from there. But I don't know if I'm ready to tackle it. I think there might be another shape in this library that we can probably actually tackle. I want to make sure. Let's see if there's anything in here that is view other than. Oh, okay. Oh, these are all demos. Looks like this is the only one that's a view. Everything else is. Now, let's take a look at this, because this actually might be what we're looking for. Maybe not. We're talking about the Torx shape, for lack of a better name. I believe that the only two variables we have here are the number of sides, which is this top guy, and the control point ratio, which... What do we do in here? What we do is we perform an inset of points that we call control points. And those are what are used to vary the shape here. Now, if I'm down to 3, we get an approximation of a triquetra. It does look very similar. It's becomes more so like if I do this. Let me see what this actually looks like, because I might be able to actually replace the implementation of the triquetra view with something that could pass with the right parameters here. Let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna do a stroke on here instead of a fill. So notice that we start with the Rouleau triangle, and as we come in, yeah, it's very, I mean, that's very similar to what the triquetra view is doing. But it's clearly not enough, because what I'm doing is, if I can just kind of see what's happening here, the control points are vertices in inset rectangle offset by pi over the number of sides, plus if the control point ratio is greater than 5, I'm adding, or I'm subtracting pi. Otherwise, I'm not adding anything. So that offset, as this, it's greater than 0.5. Otherwise, it's nothing. Okay. So it's pi over number of sides is my offset in radians. And what I do is I move to this, I add a quad curve, and I have a single control point. That control point is what draws from here to here, and you get that. With a single control point, it's it can't be a true curve, can it? It makes me wonder if I could do something similar with two control points, and then just kind of like space out their positions to be equidistant from the center. Maybe that might actually work. Yeah, I think I might try that. This could possibly be a new shape. I mean, it's somewhat related. What is happening here? Let's just revisit what's happening. Okay, I've got my inset rectangle. This is 0 to start out with. So this inset rectangle is in this example the same as the current rectangle. And then I say, okay, here's my path. My path is my dimension, my minimum of my height and my width. I got my polygon. I get my vertices, which is the vertices in that inset rectangle. So that's this and this and this. If I were to increase my number of sides, then of course I get this interesting pattern. With a single control point, you can see like from here to here, it's stretching it this way. You get this nice curve with a single control point. You can't get an arc with just a single curve. So if I utilize this and I say, great googly moogly, what is this? Shapes. Holy Roman Empire, what's up? In space. Wow. How you doing today? What I'm trying to do is rid our triquetra of a view status. I need to get rid of using lenses, and I need to make some arcs here. And what I think I need to do is, it might just be an easy thing to use as the center, the midpoint of the convex polygons vertices. Use the midpoint right there as the circle's centers, the curve's center, and then I could just go Shazam. Just chilling. Oh, thanks for chilling with me. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday, wherever you may be. So I'm basing this shape, this triquetra shape, of the torques, which is another one that we got. And I'm doing this. But my control points, I want to like show where they are. I think that might be helpful to have. So I'm going to say for control point in control points. Oh, hey, Xcode knew exactly what I wanted to do. That's kind of spooky. We're gonna path add, we're gonna add an ellipse in some rectangle that starts with control point, and the size is gonna be, we're gonna say maybe it's 5. And there's the control points. Look at that. This is easily one of my favorite streams to chill in. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Learn stuff and it's chill and friendly, always a good time. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support. It's helping me. It definitely helps me decompress after this crazy week so far. Okay, so you're seeing the control point positions when the ratio, which is what we are playing with in here. Yes, when the ratio is 0. And as we move towards 1, well, that's not even quite 1, is it? I need to know what this actually is. I know that we've done, in this library, we've done just shapes. I should define something that is used just for an easier slider that gives us a simple, if I go here, go to my, is that where I want to go? Maybe. I've got like 6 projects that are all about shapes, and I can't choose between just what any of them. All right. So slider label view, we're gonna hit that up. We're gonna go, it's just temporary. And there we are. So slider label view is a guest. We're going to say slider label view value ratio label control point ratio. The range will be 0.0 to 0. There we go. There we go. Ah, perfect. Okay, now that's giving us what we want. But we need to do some steps in here. So let's get rid of this slider. And let's say I need a step. Pretty sure I had defined it before, but we're gonna have to probably define it again. Step, we're gonna say it equals you're a yeah, I guess you're 1, aren't you? Step. So here we can say step 0.1. Let's see if that works. It should work. Failed to build the scheme. 1.0. Oh, step or 1.0. There we go. I can't forget the coalescing nil. Okay, now this should give us some better. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So our control point ratio, we can see what our current thing is. At 0.5, this ends up being at the very center of our shape. That's very interesting. As we move outward towards 1, you can see that the control points have now effectively moved their position from the circle. Is that the circle? I think it's the circle. I got to double check. Z stack, circle dot stroke. I'm pretty sure they land on it. Yeah, they land on it. I have to make sure that these little guys, origin, control point, well, it has to be minus CG point 0.5, 0.5. Wait, I guess it's 2.5 because it's a width of 2.5. Okay, that works. Okay, cool. Thankfully, we were able to do a fun little extension here in CG point. This minus takes the left-hand side X minus the right-hand side X and so on with Y. So it's a very helpful extension there. So that helps us so that these guys are actually drawn right with the position right in the middle of where they're supposed to be. So there's 0.5, there is 1, and then we extend past like crazy, and we can go all the way to 2, and it extends way past, and you know, it's possible to do that here. So knowing what we know about the control point, and then again, like you'll see like the number of control points expand, and you'll be like, all right, here they all come together. At 0.5, they're in the center, and then they branch back out. Here they are at 1, and at 1, you get this very interesting looking shape. And it's kind of cool because the control points are still on that perimeter, which I think is kind of neat. The only other thing that I think I would want to change with this is again, we don't want a single control point, we want 2 control points, because as these move, you get this little curve that's coming out. Yeah, we want it to be an arc. We want it to be like a pure circle, so like a quadrant of a circle or whatever, I guess a half circle. So we need to have 2 control points, which means these guys have to be like equidistant from the center in all sorts of fun ways. So that's what we're going to do. We're patterning it off the torques, and we're going to call it, oh, I don't know. Well, hold on a second. We've already got our triquetra. We'll just call it triquetra. And here it is here. I'm going to do some copying and pasting, and I'm going to be like, control point ratio. That's that. This will be the same. It's just now it's going to be, I'm going to have to do some additional calculations to figure out where to place these guys. So public init size control point ratio. Let's copy and paste that. That's the same. And now my path and rectangle, it's going to be mostly the same. So in fact, let's just go ahead and copy it now. And wow, that's a big method. All right, copy and paste. So now we'll get, well, I guess I should just do this too for the Torx demo. Might as well throw it in here too. Ooh, wait a minute. How did I do this? Ah, this is its own view because it needs state. Yes, that was very clever. Let's copy that. Let's do the same thing. We're going back to our triquetra, folks. And now instead of the, so we have this, we're going to replace this guy. So we're no longer going to use triquetra view. We're going to create our own triquetra demo. Triquetra demo. And we're moving this here. Yoink. There we go. There we go. There's our triquetra demo. Still have our control point ratio. We still have our number of sides. But here's the thing. Triquetra only has 3 sides. So now we should get rid of sides. Triquetra is only 3 sides. I mean, I guess I can say it's 3. How do I do that with the view? Let me just double check. Oh, I don't even have a looky. All right, that's fine. We're defining sides to be 3, but I don't need to initialize with number of sides. I just need to initialize with the control point ratio, which means that this yeah, I don't need that. It could be useful to have a triquetra-like shape with, but then again, that's just a Torx. In which case, maybe my Torx needs to allow the use of curves instead of quad curves. So I could go about that the other way too, but I'm wanting to like leave this alone. Other than having added those control point positions, I think this is actually a useful tool to like be able to see the thing that's affecting the curve. And in fact, for the shapes example app, I do want to provide an easy way for people to generate their own shapes with lines and curves, which could be using like draggable control point positions. So that's the goal. Okay. All right, triquetra, we're gonna get there. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to let's see, move this here, and I'm going to say, all right, I got my control points. I don't think those will change. Those are pretty set in stone. We're insetting by, oh, just kidding. I just lied to you. The vertices don't change. Those are constant. That's what gets us this top, left, right. Now the vertices are there. The ratio is going to be control point ratio greater than 0.5 is going to be 1 minus, or it's just going to be control point. And I think that's just to keep us from extending past 2. Is that right? Oh, it's going to be 1 minus. So it's between -1 and no, I don't really know why I made that why did I do this? If your control point ratio is greater than 5, the actual ratio used is 1 minus that. Otherwise, it's just that. Okay. Now my control points are going to be, oh, okay, so this is where things get crazy. I could say my control points are vertices in inset rectangle offset. So it stays on the control points are a function of the ratio. Inset by the ratio times the smallest dimension. So if my ratio becomes, if I were to go negative, then it would, in this example, let's see, let's figure out why I did this, and let's fix this in real time. We're gonna go from -2.0 to +2.0. What that's going to do is that's going to show us real quick if this little thing that we did here is useful or if it's just a bunch of lame sauce. All right. What did I say? Public init equals control point ratio clamped to, oh, I see. I forced this to clamp between 0 and 2. Must have been a reason. In which case, let's not worry about it. The control point ratio is going to be between 0 and 2. It's going to be at least 0. So it's going to be, if it's greater than 0.5, it's going to be 1 minus whatever that is, which can result in a negative number. you can have a negative ratio. If you're inset by a negative number times a positive number, you are going to expand outside of the frame. Blah, blah. And yeah, that makes sense. And maybe we don't want that. Maybe we want, well, come to think of it. Now that's interesting. I always said the number of sides was 3. So what's happening here? For control points, for indexes, vertices enumerated. Hold on. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Oh boy. Thank you. Quicks, how you doing? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm so excited about it. I'm having lots of fun. I do the announcement to see that amazing alert. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. 25 months in a row. Quite possibly the coolest person in existence, Quixotic, who a former streamer, who I really wish would come back. But I know. Thank you so much. How you doing today? It's been some time. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. I also moved the camera this way so you can see my my face a little bit easier now. Oh, I should tell you. I still have not touched Elden Ring since we last chatted. I did start Cyberpunk though off stream. Made it through the first big mission. So Straight View is cool and new. It's the new stuff. Got to keep things fresh on this channel. I like it okay. I haven't seen any graphical glitches yet. I chose the Corpo starting story. And it's pretty intriguing so far. But again, I've only played it for a couple of hours, so I'm a dirty Corpo. I know. It's a slice of real life. Corporate espionage is my forte. So what we're building here is some fun shapes, just to make some fun tools here. Capitalism. Yeah, crazy stuff going on. And oh boy, all I say is hi diddly dee, a freelancer life for me. Ba-doop 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 ba-doop. Yeah. What even is going on here? Why does this slider exist? Let me see what's happening here. I'm telling it to do. Oh, you know what it is? It's not doing what I'm asking it to do. It's actually doing a Torx what I meant for it to do, a triquetra. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Whoop. What am I making today? I am trying to make a triquetra that's a shape instead of a view. The difference between a shape and a view is that a shape we can actually mold with drawing lines and curves, and a view is just something that you see on the screen. A shape is a view, but a view is not a shape. It's kind of one of those weird Venn diagram thingies. Yes, I'm making a thick triangle, that's for sure. Oh, you should see. I don't think I need to bug Cocotype and ask him if it's okay for me to paste what he made. He actually used a 3D printer to make a Mr. Rouleau cookie cutter. And he baked some cookies with said cookie cutter. And it was amazing. It was amazing. Ah, good times. It was great. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ask him. I hope he says yes. I mean, he posted it in a different Slack, like a developer Slack, and I definitely want to. I want to have him paste it in our little fun channel because they're adorable. They're adorable. Okay, this is working out, so I can get rid of the second slider. Let's do that. Yeah, you know, AJ keeps reminding me that I need to go for the merch. Got to make the t-shirts and what have you. The hoodies, the caps, the socks. All in good time. All right, deal. I just have to find a reputable hoodie printer. All right, control port ratio, you're not doing anything. We gotta fix you. Ratio is right here. Shazam. For the bobblehead, KNH. Hey, that actually could work. That should work. KNH, with 11 months, my friend, I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. How you doing tonight? Need more desk trinkets? There's not enough space as it is. Real talk. My brother got me a standing desk that is sitting over there. I actually did use it today. I did stand up and like work on my machine. So it's useful. I just got to figure out how I'm going to incorporate it in like my streaming setup. I might have to just move everything to use that one, which would be interesting. But then I got the multiple monitors thing, and it's wide, but it's not as wide as like my current like L-shaped desk or whatever. Just got to figure out what's going on. Hello. Hype stream elements. Yeah, showing us what to type in for the tier 1 emotes. Doesn't look like stream elements is a subscriber, but I can do it. Let's see how to. A little broken. What do I have to do? Okay, here. I just copied and pasted. There you go. This is what you see. This is what you can see. This is what you get. This is a tier 1, folks. All your emotes, by the way, are drawn exceptionally in SwiftUI. I say that a little bit in jest. Most of them start out as, well, you know. But this channel is all about little baby steps, improving our skills. And yes, who can forget the goat scream, the shaking goat scream, which if you visit Cocotype's channel, it's a secret to everybody, and you use that. It's lots of fun. All hail Red Hand. Quicks, tell me, do you have any Elden Ring tips for us? Because I'm a little scared to continue with that game. I feel stuck. I feel so alone. I am maidenless. I need some help. It's quite a challenging. Don't fight everything. You run around more. That's good advice. Run to survive. Demo. I don't need this. This is good. Step 0.1. This is pretty good. Yeah. Control point ratio. We're good. Okay. So what we're making today is we're going to use, instead of a single point to draw our curves, we have to use 2 points, 2 control points. And what I have to do is I have to kind of like figure out how that's going to start. With a control point ratio of 0, you get a rouleau triangle. Isn't that fun? As you increase the control point ratio, these little dots, these are what like pull the curve from this side to this side. That's drawing that arc. As it goes towards 0.5, like it bends, like it becomes like a triangle, more or less. There's a little bit of curve there. As it goes to 0.5, it like reaches the center, and you get this little effect, and so on, and then it kind of like wraps around itself. What we want to do is we want like a pair of these for each side, so that we can get like a true arc shape. That's what I want. I'm really loving Elden Ring, and I want to get back to it. But it's so difficult to juggle all these games at once. Folks, we're playing Guardians of the Galaxy tonight. Thursday night is some more of what is it? I don't even remember. What's the new game we're playing on Thursdays? Oh shoot! Oh no! What do we play on Thursdays? I've forgotten. Saturday is Jedi Fallen Order. Oh man, folks, it's Mass Effect. Mass Effect on Thursday. So I got stuck on a puzzle last stream. I kid you not, I was running around for like an hour. This stupid little puzzle on Jedi Fallen Order, it was driving me bonkers, and I left the stream defeated, and I cheated and I went and looked online, and it was the simplest thing in the world. It was like, activate the freaking magnetic field so that the things that you've been chucking at these vines, it gets stuck in the field, and then you can like walk over and like do it like super easily. And I just kept on passing it over and over. I don't know what it was, but I was just like, it was not working for me. I was probably late at night. I was probably just unable to function. I was trying to like bring one of those lanterns like around and on top, and like trying to like go through all these like maneuvers to like get to that side. I was making it more difficult than it needed to be. Yeah, you'll have to see it. It's the VOD. It's the end of the VOD on last Thursdays, and once you see it, you're gonna be like, oh nutter. You watch me like pass it like over and over the control to activate. It's painful, but I don't know. I didn't know what to do. It was rough. Some of those puzzles are just like, they're like, oh yeah, you get it immediately. Some just like your wheels are turning. You're stuck in the mud and you don't know what to do. And it's a lesson in patience, that's for sure. I don't think I rage quit. I think I was just like, I looked at the clock and I was like, oh man, folks, I gotta go. I did get a little bit better at parrying though. That was something that I had to start working on. And we got force pull. Finally, we got force pull. So that's a fun mechanic. Keeps things interesting. We made our force push stronger, and I was chucking stormtroopers off the cliff like every chance I got. It was so fun. That game is awesome. The sequel's coming out pretty soon, yeah? Like I gotta get ready for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Pull him off the edge. Oh, that's diabolical. That's I think that'd be an even worse sensation than being pushed off would be pulled off into the abyss. Oh golly. That's like horror movie type stuff where like suddenly something grabs onto you and you're like, ah, go into the darkness. I wouldn't know because I don't watch those movies, but I'm sure that's what it would be like, right? Like Alien or something. So weird that you would think about it. Weird. Yes. If you were to direct a horror film, I might see that film. As long as it wasn't crazy gory, I might actually see that film if you directed it. All right, so what am I doing here? I got my control points. I'm going to need, here's what we got to do. Here's what we got to do, folks. We're going to need more of these. We're going to need double this. Let me try something. I'm going to do this. Watch this. I'm going to make control points too. I know this is not very, this is not good. But here's my plan. Watch this. So I'm going to take the same thing and I'm going to offset by plus whatever this was times 0.5. And then this one I'm going to do times negative 0.5. And the goal is to have them side by side on the same arc. Let's see if that's going to help. I'm going to do this. I'm going to add curve to vertices. Control 1 is going to be this. And then control 2 is going to be control points 2 index. Let's see if that actually worked. It's not going to be gory, but you'll forget what's real. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're talking a psychological horror then. I could probably do that. Cannot call value of function type double. Instance member radians cannot be used on type angle. Okay, what's going on here? The radians are pi divided by double of sides plus control point ratio is greater than 0.5? 0.5 times 0.5. Why doesn't it like this? Wait a minute. 0.5 times, can that work? That's got to be able to work. Radians of pi over this plus 0.5 times this. That should be fine, yeah? It's like the same thing. Oh, I see. Plus negative 0.5 times. Let me see if that actually will work. I don't think it will. Let's see if that works. Hey, how's the WoW going, Quicks? Did you know that it's Lost Ark's first anniversary this month? Can you believe that it was released a year ago? Holy smoke. Ooh, okay. What do we got here? What do we got here? This is interesting. I've got a Triforce with 3 hearts. That is not at all what I expected. That is interesting. What is going on there? Somehow it's really sucked me in this weekend and I'm obsessed again. Isn't it great to like have an awesome time with video games? It's the best. Plus negative 0.5 times control point ratio. I'm going to do the same thing for you so I can see you. Control point 2 and control points 2. Just so I can see where they are. Failed to build. Control point 2. Good. It is a fun Triforce. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, let's take a look at this. As the control point ratio gets larger, or as it gets past 0.5, now it suddenly gets to be multiples. Okay, so I'm doing this incorrectly. This offset is not working for us. What's happening here? It probably needs to be pi. It probably needs to be 0.5 times pi plus control point ratio. Yes, maybe. If Zelda were set into Ireland? Oh, animal. How you doing? Welcome. How's it going? Did that do what I wanted it to do? I'm going to say 0.5 times plus. I'm going to do negative. Please let that work. Is that going to work? You're super busy at work, but you're eking out time for code. I've been seeing your posts on you're doing both Java and Swift at the same time. You're like a machine. Ooh, that's kind of a cool effect. Not at all what I was going for. What is this madness? That is crazy looking. What is this? There's that dang triangle again. Not much gaming recently. Sometimes gaming takes a back seat. Well, yeah, when you're trying to learn something new, for sure. It's not doing what I want it to do. What is happening here? Maybe I need to maybe I need to reverse them. Let's go control points 2, control points 1. see what that looks like. I want Swift, but the company wants Java. That's a hard thing to reconcile, isn't it? Because usually what happens is like you just kind of go along with the stack that your company's using, and if you want something different, then you either have to like convince them, no, this is what we want, or you got to look for another opportunity outside, and that can be a challenge. You know, that can be tough, especially if you've got tenure in the company and you've made a name for yourself there. That can be tough. The project is ending this year, so I'm going to show interest by doing a course. Excellent. Very cool. It's kind of looking like what I want it to do, but I mean, they are. It does look like the positions of the control points are what I want them to be, but something's not right. Something not right here. It's a new perspective on coding in general, though, so I'm appreciating it. I think that's cool because, yeah, using multiple languages is excellent for understanding computer science, because if you just focus on how to implement it in one language, it doesn't click as much as if you're like, how can I solve the same problem in something else? And then it becomes, oh, like what I'm really doing is I'm just, you know, if it's arrays or if it's, you know, I know anything that, you know, dealing with references, you're like, okay, how do I do that in this language? And it's just the syntax is different, but the principle is the same. And once that opens up, then it's like, well, what language do I enjoy writing it in? And also, who pays for that? Then it becomes, then you unlock a whole suite of opportunities there. Lots of Xcode Swift stuff is just standard practice. Ah, yes. Well, the cool thing is, like, once you start to use other IDEs, you quickly realize just how many issues Xcode has. It's definitely not perfect, and you'll be scratching your head like, why do you not have this, Xcode? Android Studio does this. IntelliJ does this. Why don't you do it, Xcode? Granted, there's some things that Xcode does really well, but it's not the best IDE out there. You know, gotta admit that. There's a lot people playing with Visual Studio have some great experiences there. You know, and it's things that make your developer life easier. You got to embrace it. Anything that you can automate it. Anything that you can do snippets, templates that can get you to your result faster, do it. Learn debugging, learn breakpoints, learn like stack traces, learn all that stuff that isn't part of, like, it's not the fun stuff, except to some people it is. I actually do enjoy debugging quite a bit. I enjoy refactoring. I think a lot of people do. You can get caught in refactoring loops where you're just like, let's optimize this, and then you forget, oh, are your users actually using that page? let's not worry about a settings screen if nobody's going to the settings screen. IntelliJ. Gone back into WoW, which is fun and unfortunate. It's because we never see you anymore, Quicks. We miss you terribly, but I hope you're having a good time in WoW. Hope you're enjoying all the dragons. Yeah, this ain't it. I'm not. Something's wrong. I have an idea. Why don't we just focus on one of these curves for control point and control points? How do we do that? For index, what's the best way to do this? We're going to go from 0 to 1. I'm going to go from 0 to, you know what it actually could be? It could be an indexing issue. I could be actually using the wrong control points for this. I could be using a control point that's designed for like another pair of start and end. I also wish I wasn't doing what I'm doing right now. you know, it sometimes it's all you can do to make it through the day or the week. And you know, it's all right. Like for instance, I've been drinking bottles of these 2-liter bottles of sugar-free root beer, caffeine-free root beer. It tastes horrible. But I like the fizzies. It keeps me from eating too much. I kid you not, I've been downing like a bottle a day. Usually just straight out of the bottle. I got my dry roasted peanuts, and I've got my off-brand diet root beer, and I'm going to town. And it seems to be working. Probably not the healthiest choice, but you know, you take what you can get. Life, absolutely. What did I want to do? I want to just draw 2 of these. I just want to focus on one side. I want this guy and this guy maybe. Let's see what we can do here. For index in vertices enumerated, if index is less than or equal to 1, or no, if index is greater than 1, continue. There we go. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. So we're only doing, okay. I'm going to have to do enumerated here too, aren't I? Shazam! For index control point in control points. Folks, is the music too loud? I must know. For index. If index is greater than 1, continue. What is happening? Command option return brings back. What do we have for Johnny? Oh, no. Something's happening. Okay, so I'm getting, okay. If index is greater than, here's what I have to do. 0, 0. So I should only be seeing one of these. If index is greater than 1, I gotta go back. Okay, here I think here's the issue. Here's the issue. I'm drawing a curve. If index is greater than 1, continue. Add curve. Oh no, this one. This is what I need. That's what I meant to do. Just one side. Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, look. Here is my from here to here, and it's it's an off by 1 error. Look at that. You see how like. Yeah, that makes sense. These are the curves that are causing. Yeah, that makes sense. This is what's doing the madness. It's an indexing issue. Okay, so now that I know that I'm using the wrong control points to draw my curve for a single side, I just have to fix this. So what is it? Index +1. Let's take a look at these control points again. Vertices in inset rectangle, inset by whatever. My offset's going to be 0.5 and then 1.5. Was that it? Did that work? Yes. Okay. This is it. Perfect. Okay. So as you can see, we start with 0, which means our control points are here and here. So the curve that's being drawn from this guy to this guy is looking like this really weird slope looking thing. And that's not what we're about. At point 2, the control points are like in line with the line. So it's drawing the line. They get pulled back. But then they do this weird thing because they're converging to the center. And so the distance between them gets smaller and smaller. And now you're still left with what you were before. It's not doing what I want to do. What does this mean? This means that I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to go about this another way. As it gets larger than 0.5 and it starts to expand back out and it hits 1, now they're back on the unit circle and they're further apart, and you get a curve that is not an arc. Oh no. This is clearly a method that is not giving me what I want. See, like if you go back and forth really quick, you can see the paths of these guys are just basically an X. They draw an X. And while that might be a little interesting, in fact, if we take away the take away the if index, now you get this monstrosity, which, oh, that's kind of cool. It sort of works, doesn't it? It sort of works as a triquetra, but not really. It never gives me like a true arc, which, again, if we're looking at our source material, the triquetra looks like this. You can see that this is a definite, like, there's the center of the circle right there, yeah? Shazam. And so it's almost as if what I really should be doing is using a different method with path that can take me from here to here without the nonsense that I've been messing with. Because where would these control points be? They would be like here and here. Not here so much. Right here. And, well, there you go. There's clearly, not that. What we've come up with is something different. It's not completely useless. It does seem a tad complicated. I think I'm actually making it more complicated than it needs to be. This is where, like, my understanding of things just, like, it becomes a little I should be searching for a simpler solution, essentially. But hello, take a look at what we have now. We have achieved our Rouleau triangle with a control point ratio of 1.2 for this particular situation. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Right there, boom. Mr. Ruler, what are you doing to my son? Don't touch me or my son ever again. Oh man. Yeah, something's happening here. I don't know what to say. Kablooey. Okay, so I feel like I need to abandon this approach. Rather than, like, try to deal with two control points, what I really should do is, instead of an added curve, what I need to do is add an arc. Now, the problem with that is that, well, here's the issue. Not all triquetras are going to have this perfect arc, yeah? Like, as we saw before, you've got, well, these examples, they're very different. I mean, this guy, the Funbow runestone, first of all, this is like a completely different thing altogether, right? So it's a very stylized approach, which means like I almost don't want to force it to be a curve. Cannot preview this file. Timed out waiting for a thunk to build after 30 seconds. We want the thunk. Gotta get that thunk, baby. That rune just hurt my brain. Isn't that crazy? What's up, Crunchy? How you doing? Look at that. This is one of the Funbo runestones. Gotta love that Jersey Mike's out with Danny DeVito I just watched. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Danny DeVito. So precious. What is a Funbo runestone? The Funbo runestones constitute a group of 4 runestones originally from am I even pronouncing that correctly? Is it Funbo? In the province of Uppland, Sweden, which were raised by members of the same family during the 11th century. You've also seen that commercial? Ad blocker. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Anyway. U999 is the oldest inscription, is followed by U990. And then the two. Interesting. Very cool. Yeah, this is quite wild, isn't it? Anyway, so like I'm thinking like, you know, for me, like, oh, are we still waiting for that thunk? That's flarking annoying. It's having a hard time. I'm not sure why. Maybe it doesn't like Wikipedia being open at the same time. Maybe those images are just too powerful. Too powerful for our crazy Intel machine. I went to Costco today and I was looking at the laptops. And not a bad deal for last year's MacBook Pro M2 model. They were like 10% off. Almost got me one. Almost. But I thought I'd rather suffer today. With the Eternal Spinner. You're also rocking an Intel MVP? Yeah. Intel unites. See, I have the exact same model, Crunchy, and mine is hurting for whatever reason. I don't know what the deal is, but like it's really struggling. Well, let me ask you something. Do you have it connected to a dock or an external monitor? Because I have a suspicion that it doesn't like the Thunderbolt connection. It's very much against my my goal of expanding my my desk space, my desktop space. I wonder if that could be it. It's not. I mean, the fans are screaming, not as loud as you know, in the middle of the day, but it's on. It's not quite 747 status, but it's very hot to the touch. And it's just resting on just like a stand. It's not really having any breathing problems, I don't think, but I don't know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are we gonna do for the next 10 minutes? The next 10 minutes. What are we gonna do? How much time do we got? We've only been at this for a little over an hour. Okay, hold on a second. Let's get rid of this and start this up again. Let's start this up again. Okay, file, open recent shapes. Oh, Quicks. I have a treat for you. I've been working on an app. A treat. Yeah, check this out. This is lots of fun. Check out this new app that I'm making, which is like a showcase of what we can do with this fun little library tool. It'll struggle if I kick it on a mobile device emulator, but I don't use Xcode or Android Studio much. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I think Xcode is quite the memory hog, and yeah, especially if it's using previews, it's just not helpful. Let me get rid of the preview actually, and we're gonna build. Am I preparing editor functionality? 2, 1. Building shapes examples for previews. I build. Okay, it's gonna happen. I just gotta build it and run it. On the edge of your seat. Do you remember our fun, trippy animations from days of yore? I wait with bated breath. Prepare to be amazed once it finishes building. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna quit Discord. Maybe that's the problem. Let's close some. Maybe Wikipedia's like banner ad is causing the issue. For just $2, you can keep Wikipedia running. Test on device, nice and quiet, Yanimal. That would be the sensible thing to do. Absolutely. It's just Apple trying to get you to fork over the Apple developer membership fee. I still pay that fee annually, even though I don't have any apps on the store. I think I do it just because, well, I'm used to it. And just, you know, there's always the hope of actually publishing, which I haven't done in years. I need to start doing that. Beta access, yeah, that's a good reason to do it. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'm gonna quit Chrome. Sorry, Chrome. You're being something's being a memory hog. I don't know what it is. But my money's on Xcode. I'm so sorry, Quicks. I was like, hey, want to see something? And then like 3 weeks later, it's like still building 11 out of 13. It'll happen, and when it does, we'll all be super excited. Oh wow. Does anybody remember what we did last week with Guardians? I remember we were fighting that one cultist leader dude, and oh, we had that trippy like reality bending thing with like our mom back in like when we were a kid. That was messed up. Yeah, the game got real serious last week. AJ, what's up? Hello, hello. Welcome, AJ. How you doing? Oh, this is not going well. Okay, I'm Xing out of this project. I'm Xing out of this project. I'm X out of you. I'm getting rid of preview. Like, I really don't know how much more I can, what are you doing? You're preparing editor functionality. Why? Why are you preparing editor functionality? I don't even have the editor open. Yeah, I've been playing Mass Effect on Thursdays. Yes, absolutely. No exact matches in call to initializer. Are you serious? Is this what it has come down to? You can't build it because of this? What? Is this something that macOS just can't do? Okay, let's just comment this out. That's just insanity. And now I have to, gosh dang it. I'm gonna comment this whole thing out. Okay, let's see if building that actually fixes the issues. Maybe restarting Xcode. Ploppy, what's up? How you doing, friend? Good to see you. Hey, there's a lot of people here today. Thank you for coming over. Thanks for chilling with me on a weeknight. Stream elements. What I think what you meant to say was this. There you go. There you go. Folks, I'm so happy you're here today. I hope you're having a great week so far. It's been a crazy week for me, but I love streaming, folks. It is one of the highlights of my week. I get to do it 3 times a week so far. We'll see what this year holds. I do have some goals that I'd like to actually publish something. And sometimes it's a toss-up between, spending time in front of the camera and spending time doing that thing that I want to do. So we'll just have to figure out. Quicks is for you. Behold, in full screen, for folks in the chat, code screen. Isn't it much more fun to see this like in a full screen app on the desktop than on just like a tiny phone simulator? I think so. I feel like this should be like maybe like our loading screen when we start the stream. Wouldn't that be fun? Folks, you can do this too. You can play with this. This is the spirolateral. One of the shapes in our SwiftUI shapes Swift package, available for free on GitHub. Yeah, I think we should. I think we should. That'd be a fun idea. It's mesmerizing, isn't it? I could just look in this forever. There's a little bit of a hiccup, but I think that it has to do with like the capture card and being all weird and stuff. But it is quite smooth if this isn't connected to anything. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. I've been making a Mac app that allows you to kind of go through and just play with a bunch of stuff. You've seen a lot of these little snippets of code in previous streams, but it's a way to kind of showcase what we're doing in this, what this library can do. Who remembers this monstrosity? This is a quote tessellation example, and these are all views that have a different randomly assigned foreground color applied to them. There's a major bug that happens as soon as I decide to do a 3D rotation. You ready? Oh no. Yeah, you get a reset of the color every single rotation. So that needs to be fixed. What can I say? We made tessellation way back in 2021, so I was just a baby SwiftUI dev. We have our sponge filter, which does little cute cutouts of a path in your desired cutout shape. Star Polygon, you've seen this before. This shows what can happen when you change the density and the number of points. You get this really cool like effect on the bottom that's kind of like a superposition, just an overlay of all the densities. I am your density. I mean, your destiny. Hey McFly, I thought I told you not to come around here. Oh hey Biff. Spirolateral demo. We have another spirolateral demo. This is back when I was trying to like figure out how to like mess with like the turning angle and the number of repetitions and the number of turns, and it's kind of a very awkward UI. Again, this was a long time ago that I made this. Definitely want to clean things up. But now that I've got this all like in the same app, it's really nice to be able to like kind of like run through all these. Oh, hey. The first step towards Twister and AR. Oh gosh, yeah, the tessellation board. Quick, so you remember this animation? This is another fun one. This is using the kite shape. It's just an overlay of different kites with a point ratio animation applied to them. Little paper plane animation there. Good stuff. It's so much more fun to see it like on a huge screen, I think. And you know, most of the games that we try to pattern our UI projects after are using like a full screen, so it like makes sense that you want to see like as much of it as possible. So translating it to like a mobile device can be kind of a challenge, right? So I have to figure out different layout schemes if I'm going to be building to a compact devices versus a Mac full screen app. Butters has entered the chat. Let's fund that M2 Mac, Yanimal. For just 70 cents a day, you can supply Nutter with an M2 Mac in 2027. All right, what else do we have? Star Polygon you've seen. Stroke Style Circle, probably this is a tool that most people have seen at least once or twice. A way for us to animate across multiple parameters for a stroke style on a circle where you have an equal number of patterned segments, which is a lot of fun. Got the same thing for a polygon and a rectangle. This one will work for recreating those Mass Effect tiles. Yeah, they would. Absolutely, Yanimal. I use stroke style all the time for those little fun effects. Absolutely. Think of an M2 Mac versus my 27. I don't need it. I need Floppy. Here's the thing. We talk about like the tools of the trade, and a computer is like one of your most vital tools as a developer, right? And the issue with developing for Apple platforms is definitely the premium that you pay for said computers. And I know I've been trying to like make this thing last for as long as I can. This is 3 years old now. It's over 3 years old. And you know, a typical lifespan of a laptop is what, 3 to 5 years before it needs replacing. But the thing about the Intel MacBook Pros is that at the time this was released, this was supposed to be like the best of the best. And then Apple decided, oh, just kidding. We've got our own chipsets now. Here's the M1, and the MacBook Air blew the MacBook Pro Intel out of the water with its performance. I was jaw dropping, and I couldn't even believe it. I could not believe it when I saw it. I was like, no way. I had just plunked down so much money on this Intel machine that I was obstinate. I was just like, I'm gonna run this thing into the ground. Like I'm using what I paid for it, dagnabbit. Mac Mini is doable, says Yanimal. Yeah, I guess that is true. That is true. You've got an M1, no more fans. That's awesome. You have the peripherals, you get the RAM, SSD. Yeah, and if you don't travel, if you code at home or in an office where you're not going to move your machine, it could make sense to get a Mac Mini. Yeah, absolutely. You've been eyeballing on Best Buy every day. Oh man, I'm the king of window shopping, Ploppy. Like that's all I do. I look at something longingly and I'm like, oh man, you could be mine someday. That's you know, it's like fantasizing for like, you know, 10 minutes every time like the lottery goes up to like $1 billion. You're like, what would I do with $1 billion? Would buy 7 MacBook Pros. Yeah, if it doesn't hinder your ability to code, then yeah. If you're finding long build times, if it's hanging for whatever reason, if it doesn't like interface well with a dock or with a monitor, then yeah, you start to wonder, do I need the new model? Composite shape. I spent a few days exploring the use of like carving out paths where we were doing adding and subtracting of multiple shapes to get a fun effect. This is composite shape. There's no parameters in this example. It's just Mr. Rulo with a hole in his stomach, or I guess his face. I'm sorry, Mr. Rulo. Oh, take a look at this. These are all of the shapes that are possible in this library. Every single one of them. We have our arrowhead. We have our bullet. We have our circular pattern, which is now a shape, not a view. I hung on to my MacBook Pro from 2010 for Photoshop until a year ago. Yeah, well, I think you win. I think you win. That 2010? I'm surprised that thing lasted that long. That's amazing. Our composite shape, which in this case is an arrowhead minus a bullet. You can see the effect of that. You've got your standard convex polygon. You got your crescent. You got your cut corner rectangle. You have your data shape, which in this case is a damped oscillator. What is this? I think these are all alphabetical. This is diamond. This is double teardrop. This is dragon curve, which really, outside of a novelty case, has really no use other than the fact that I was like, what kind of shapes are there out there? Oh, dragon curve. This looks fun. When I got that Mac Mini, it was like the Millennium Falcon going to hyperspace. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Like just night and day would be a difference. Folks, we have eggs. If you ever feel like you need to render an egg from a formula, we got you covered here. One of the more useful shapes here is the hatching, which allows us to make some really fun things. I don't know if you folks saw this a couple weeks ago, but now I'm going to go back to crawling here. Game UI inspirations. We played Mass Effect last Thursday. We used hatching to create a very fun effect, which was let me find it. Mass Effect. Shazam! Me talent icon. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Man, this was one of my favorite things to figure out. And it stumped me for quite a little bit. Elon Musk says, hi, I'll have dozen eggs. Oh, so my grocery store, like I went to get some eggs. Last, was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. And they had ordered way too many eggs. And they actually had like a discount. It was like 99 cents for a dozen. I kid you not. And they were telling me this lady like came in with like 50 of these things. Checked them out. I only needed like a dozen, but I bought two. I got 2 dozen. You know, you guys remember when like toilet paper was like flying off the shelves back when COVID first started? Yeah, it's that way with eggs now. Yeah, I got them for freaking 99 cents. It was amazing. It'll never happen again. All right, so this is the thing that we made last Thursday using these hatchings, and this is an egg shape overlaid with a rounded corner rectangle. And utilizing the mask property, we took this hatching and made this like inverse effect here. And I put this like this gradient behind us so you can see that it's transparent. It's not, and so you can see it, and we can offset it too. So you get this like really cool looking effect. Man, this is a really fun project. So hatching is a really useful tool because not only can it provide like shading opportunities, but you can get this like really fun like patterns with utilizing composite shapes, masking effects, and sum and difference composites. So that was a really fun one to do. I just figured I would share that because we were showcasing our menu here, hatching. Heart, inverted corner, rectangle, inverted shape. Speaking of inverted, cutouts. We have our isosceles. We've got our, what is this? Isotoxal polygon. This is kite. This is a lens. This is a parallelogram. This is what I call a quad, which is, it's just a rectangle, but it gives you the vertices, which are useful if you want to apply some sort of a, if you want to do an inset and get those points. You can't get that from like your standard rectangle. So I think it helps to have just, I just call it a quad. Quad corner shape. Our good pal, Rulo polygon. A right kite, right triangle, rounded rounded corner rectangle, rounded polygon, Thalanon, simple polygon. Here is our spiralateral. Here is our, what is this? This is the effect of the sponge filter. This is, what is this? I forget. This is our torques. Is hatching a filter? Hatching is a shape. Hatching is a shape, if you can believe it. And the reason why is because this library is called shapes. So everything you see in here is a shape, except for, of course, triquetra, which we're trying to fix. Try to fix that today. Triquetra is a view, but soon I hope it'll not be anymore. But yeah, hatching is a shape. We apply either a quad curve or a curve. We can make it linear or cross, and we can make it animatable using the spacing. Your path in rectangle is this. You got your start, you got your end, and you just move, add line, stroked path. We use the stroked path to like provide like multiple essentially rectangles inside a single shape. So that's how that works. You use it as a filter if you'd like to use the clipping shape for the hatching. You can do an overlay. You can clip this hatching with something else. It doesn't work very well with the cross hatching yet. I still need some work on that. I would like to fix it eventually. There is a lot of code in this, and I think I just need to I need to optimize it, but it's not a clipping shape right now. It's just is. It's just a hatching. It's just a hatching. You can see in this, I think I've got it. So this is a hatching with an animation on the, is it the spacing? Oh, you're not working. I need to click on you. Here we go. Oh, because it's macOS. So this is a hatching, and what it's doing is it's actually, it's acting as a, what is it acting as? Let me just double check. It is acting as a clip shape. So this might be one way to use it. You could say, hey, I've got the system image called R joystick tilt down fill. The clip shape is going to be a hatching with spacing, angle, pattern, gradient width, and line width. Animate it, ease in, out forever. And the result is this guy. If I make it a gradient width, then you can see like the lines actually get a little bit larger. Thank you, Quicks, for hanging out with us. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you have a great Overwatch 2 session. Trying out the new Mercy Nerf. Oh gosh, I actually haven't launched Overwatch 2 in quite some time. I think the last time I played was with you, with you and the buddies. I don't know. I have been out of it for quite a bit. But yeah, Yana, well, this is how you could use it as a clipping shape. The times they are changing. I still have not stepped foot in competitive on Overwatch 2. I'm just too much of a baby. I know. What is controlled? I don't think it's doing much. Ah, there we go. So the angle of the hatching, we can change that. But as you can see, when you change the angle, you like lose a lot of what's going on here. So like the implementation for this is, it's almost as if like it would be better to just do like a rotation on the whole hatching itself. You know what I mean? Spacing, you can also bring that closer or farther apart. So you can get some really cool effects with that. And that's just as a clipping shape. You can use a hatching on its own and then do something on top of that as well. So anyway, a very useful tool. That's hatching. Could be making movie studio intros. You know, I keep on like starting and stopping a YouTube video series. Animal, you know this. It's man, it's taking me a very long time. It'll get there someday. I haven't forgotten about it. I don't know what this is. What even is this? Oh, this is the stroke styled circle. That's the stroke styled circle, polygon, and rectangle. What is this guy? Oh, I think this might be a stroke bordered shape, where we get the fun effects of stroke border, but we get to keep it as a shape instead of a view. This guy is, I forget what he is. Stroke. You know, it'd be really nice if it actually had a label on this. I mean, that's what I need to work on. We got a half an hour left. Let's fix that. Let's make this summary page easier to decipher. Can we making movie studio intros in SwiftUI? I think it'd be so fun. I'd be down for that. Video editing. Oh, this is also one of my favorite things. Let's take a look at our tiled shape. This is very useful. This is a useful tool. I've used the Salonon in this example. But what you have is the ability to make tiled patterns with shapes, and the result is a shape. This serves as a replacement for the image paint that you can use on any images that you can get from loading it from a bundle or an SF symbol font, SF symbol. But everything you see here is a shape, and you can use a trim on it. You get this really cool effect too. So that's in here as well. That's done here, this guy. And then of course your triquetra. This is the lone imposter right now. This triquetra is a view. I've got what are you? You're a trapezoid, and you are a wait, are you the Torx? What are you then? Let's fix this. We need titles for all of these. And you know what the next step is in this app? Tapping on any of these, clicking on any of these should bring up its own example and parameters so that you can play with it. And the ultimate goal of this app is to allow us to press a copy button, copy the code for the custom shape that you've just created, and let you paste it in your own apps. So that's coming someday. Someday. In a GitHub repo near you. Shapes examples. Let's take a look. Okay, I'm going to press stop here. I'm going to take a look at the summary view. Where are you? Summary grid view. That's what this is. You'll notice I have several groups inside a lazy V grid because I'm lazy. And I just did all that. Now there's a better way to organize this. In particular, you may recall a long time ago in another shapes project. Is it this one? I think it's this one. So a long time ago, when I was putting together an outline for my YouTube series that is still in progress, I made, what did I make? I believe it was, I don't think this is it. Slider label. No, slider label view we've used. Shape roll example. Is this it? No, it's not the shape roll. Well, you know, this might actually not be the project. I had made a container type that used an any shape and passed it around so it was easier to use in an array of different things to present in a list. And I want to use that. Yesterday's aha moment was delegates are UI kit, and the equivalent is SwiftUI is at state, etc. But protocols are used in both. Yes, protocols are used everywhere. In fact, the big joke was that when Swift was first released, they called it protocol-oriented programming, and everybody just flocked to using protocols everywhere. And that was like the thing. And because SwiftUI is an extension of using Swift, mixed with, a bunch of result builders, protocols exist in SwiftUI. Protocols are also in Objective-C, believe it or not. Protocols have been in around for quite a while in Apple's frameworks. Protocols in Objective-C are optional. You can have optional variables, optional methods. Protocols in Swift are all required. One key difference. That can be challenging if you're trying to create protocol extensions for some things, but not all things. You can quickly get into like the weeds with protocols. I have several times. Yeah, no problem. In fact, you may see this monstrosity. Let me just show you really quick what we got here. Let's take a look at Polygon, shall we? Well, what is a polygon? Oh, Polygon is actually a protocol which conforms to NFI shape. That stands for Nutterfi. This channel name. Nutter was already taken. And I just figured, hey, we need something else. And an NFI shape is also a protocol which conforms to insettable shape, which is, spoiler alert, a protocol, which conforms to shape, which is also a protocol, which conforms to animatable and view. And oh my gosh, is view a protocol? It is. I named a channel after a protocol. KNH, chicken or egg, it's the world may never know. Protocols are everywhere in SwiftUI. You may recall, for those of you who maybe are new to SwiftUI, it's a quite a departure from the standard way that apps used to be made with something called UI Kit, which was a framework for building UI where all of the types were classes, were objects. They were subclasses of a UI view or an NS view if you were doing AppKit and Mac programming. SwiftUI kind of changed things around a little bit because UIKit was very centered on the developer having to keep track of all the subviews and the the subclass views that they were creating and putting in their UI view controllers. You had to have references for everything. SwiftUI kind of turned that around and saying, hey, we don't care about that anymore. We're going to make a bunch of structs. Everything's a struct, which means we can throw it away. You can create thousands of structs a second. Doesn't matter. You're going to keep your state in @state property wrappers, and you're going to let the system take care of that. Your views that you're going to make, as long as you can tell us what it's composed of, you don't have to worry about those references anymore. You don't have to worry about managing the memory there, which was a huge departure from UIKit development, right? If you've ever dealt with storyboards or nib files or zip files or whatever, and the nightmare that was layout constraints. Auto layout helped out a little bit, but way craziness. We got it done, but man, that was a way of development that I am so happy I'm not dealing with anymore. It's crazy. The structs versus classes still hurts my brain keeping them apart. Think of it as value types versus reference types. Okay, so classes are considered objects. If you've read anything about memory, pointers to memory, objects are instances of a class that you can grab the memory address of any of those fields of that type, that the instance of that class, right? A struct is what's called a value type, where it's copied, its fields can just be duplicated. And the idea is not to worry about the memory address, because does it really matter? if you're using structs, typically they don't change state. You can mutate the state, but actually what's happening under the hood is it's just giving you a new version of that. If you're actually mutating a field, like say you have like a person struct and you want to change their name, it's actually the compiler or the system is going to give you a brand new struct. So that's the main difference between a value type and a reference type, or a struct versus an object. Yes. Oh, Nicholas, yes, IB designable. Oh yeah, I remember that. That's quite a fun memories. Absolutely. Classes change one, change all. Yes, if you change, that's a very key difference. Yes. Because they're reference types, if you change the value of a class, of an object, then anything that references that object will see that change and respond to that change. It is the primary reason why observable objects exist in SwiftUI. This is why, if you go to our Game UI Inspirations project, you will see sometimes I create view models for these SwiftUI views, and there is some contention in the dev community about, like, do view models actually belong in SwiftUI projects? But I will say this: what happens with these, and what's a good example that I have of this? Let me see here. Let me see. What would it be? Oh, let's take a look at The Last of Us. The Last of Us menu contains a couple of menu items. Oh, it doesn't want me to do this. Oh no. Help me. Skill model, you're a struct. This just contains an ID, a current level, and a point cost, and it's just built on the fly. The skill select menu view model is a class. I'm looking at a non-existent camera over here. Here is the camera. I forgot where the camera is. It's going to take me a while. Thank you for your patience. There's just so much overlap, they seem interchangeable. If you're using the Combine framework, you may have seen this at published designation right here. What this means is, for an observable object, you have to keep a reference of something, and once it changes, the observer, in this case the SwiftUI view, will see that change and respond by redrawing itself based on, you know, whatever's going on here. So this at published is basically saying this skills array, its contents will change, and that's observed by, under the hood, a reference to that variable. And that publisher will say, hey, here's a new value. Check it out. It must be observable objects, must be classes. You can't have a struct that's an observable object. So that's the delineation there. That's the difference. Ooh, gosh, we made that almost 2 years ago, folks. Hey, has anybody watched The Last of Us? I still have not seen it. I am so excited to see it. I still have not played the sequel, The Last of Us Part 2. I really want to play that. I want to play that game on stream, actually. But I really enjoyed going through this, because this was a great exercise in creating an actual working skills menu. And this is that skills menu. The show is very well done. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. That's awesome. Bobby, you haven't seen it yet? I've heard amazing things. People, friends that like have never played video games are like fawning over this series. They're like, it's so good. It's so incredible. And that's just a testament to like the story. The story is so compelling. The characters, you really, you just develop this care for them, and you want them to, like, you know, be safe. So I created a skills menu that keeps track of changes to your number of skill points that you can use, and this is how it looks in the game, sort of. But this little fun pill icon, this is just 2 capsules. This is a shape. This is SwiftUI shape. Anyway, hopefully that was a helpful explanation of it, like an example of classes versus structs in SwiftUI. I went a little overboard on this. This was when I was really first learning how to use state objects and published and all that kind of stuff. But it's kind of fun to like look back on these projects. This project, by the way, for those of you who maybe it's your first time here, got to do this. You can check it out on my GitHub. It's called Game UI Inspirations, or SwiftUI Game UI Inspirations. And we've been adding to this project for the last 2 years. One second. My brother's texting me, checking up on me. So this has been a really fun, like, adventure with just learning, like, what would it take to rebuild something in SwiftUI. You kind of take a look at, like, your architecture, right? We often talk a lot about architecture in apps and like what that looks like from like a model standpoint, like where's the data, where's the source of truth, how do I get that data to be presentable in my views. Brother doesn't watch the stream. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to put him on blast. Exactly. Yeah, brother. Where's your support, my man? Oh boy. So objects that are meant to stick around, make them classes. Yes. Things that are data but okay to be disposed of when you exit the view are structs. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, spell check. Karen. Karen H. Karen H is anything but a Karen. That's funny. Yeah, so you'll find that like if you're using your data model at times, like it depends on if you're gonna like what you use as like persistent data, and that's not something that we actually spend a whole lot of time on this channel with, and I probably should spend more time with persistent data, and usually that persistent data model, if you're playing with core data or Realm or other third-party solutions, those are typically managed objects that then get converted to maybe structs that are consumed by the view layer. I have seen some projects where they'll take like a managed object and like have it be like immediately consumed by a view. I don't know what to say whether either way is ideal, but I do know that when I was working on Realm, I was working on a project that used Realm. We had this kind of like conversion between like managed objects and just plain old data objects, or you know, the equivalent would be structs. I think at the time it was Objective-C, so everything was an object. But yeah, it is an interesting part of app development that you eventually will have to take care of. Hey, Am I just going to throw everything in user defaults? No, you're not going to throw everything in user defaults. But how am I going to like hold on to this? Am I going to like, store it in like a, in the keychain? Am I going to use like an SQLite database, or am I going to use core data, or am I going to use like some server solution? Am I using, if I'm plugging into a Firebase app, like those changes that you listen to are going to be objects. But then it's a matter of how you take that data, and your views probably aren't going to mutate that data. They will provide like feedback from the user interaction. So you've been called many things, but not that. Oh man. What time are we at here? It's almost game time, folks. And I have not done what I said that I wanted to do. What did I want to do? I wanted to put together a composite view that used an any shape. And I had an example somewhere. I can't find it anymore. Where is it? Creating a macOS app, shapes dryer one. Swappy. Oh, I remember that. That was a fun one. Oh, I think I know what it was. I think it was Playgrounds. I think that's what it was. This was when I couldn't figure out how I wanted to organize my my tutorial stuff. Why do so many devs on Twitter complain about core data has not been updated? Too many try to use core data as a relational database. Yes. Yep. Exactly what KNH said. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can use it, but it's not its primary function. I'm under the impression that everyone prefers JSON to store data. If you're grabbing stuff from the back end, usually you'll consume an API endpoint, and you will get back JSON data. And it's very easy to use like the codable protocol to convert that to your data layer, and you can actually like archive it as well. So yeah, so I was messing in Playgrounds, and I was trying to like, I still didn't know like what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. What was I trying to do here? I was trying to do. Oh gosh, remember this Pyramid of Doom when I was trying to figure out animatable data using a CG affine transform? What is this? Oh no. Oh no. Kokotai, what's up? You missed a core data fight? Oh yeah, we were trading blows. It was crazy, man. You missed out big time. Playgrounds the app, or Playgrounds the next code? Playgrounds the app. Playgrounds the app. I actually was trying to put together my own playground. I call it SwiftUI Shapes Deep Dive. And I was just trying to figure out like a... Oh. What's happening? It's not here, folks. I feel like I've lost the code. No. It is gone. It is gone. It's gone. It's not in Playgrounds. Where could it be? Wait a minute. I think I might be able to salvage this. Fill style, shape style. No, just do a search for any shape. Standard shapes to you. Is this it? Shape container. Yes. Shape container. Okay. So this is what I was trying to do. I did have to add it as a permitted term. Yes, it's PG, but I'll allow it. African or European swallow. Do coconuts migrate? Struck shape container contains an any shape. And the reason why that I had to use this is because I was having a grid item and I had an array of shape containers where I initialized it with a title and a shape, and I encapsulated capsule with any shape. And then the same thing for offset, shape, and so on. That is how I did it, and that's how I made this little menu here. So you can put this overlay of your title, you had your shape, and then what happened was in my for each, I just said, hey, give me the container.shape, overlay it with the container.title. And that, I think that's what I want to use for my, where you at? Oh no, I forgot. Shapes examples. That's what they used to call me. Surely people were just discussing the animal also known as donkey, right? Yeah, that's true. That's true. We were braying left and right. It was crazy. What other meaning does that word have? I believe it is posterior. Hey, Coconut, have you seen this yet? Have you seen my tessellation or my tiled shape example? Backgrounds, shapes, a shape of shapes. This summary page is what I want to utilize for that last thing, the any shape plus the title as an overlay. The screaming donkey emoji. We should that could be a good addition. So in order to make this an effective splash page, I guess, or opener page summary, this is the first thing that I want to see, so that I can choose what one I would like to make my customized shape. So that's what I'm going to do. I've found the code, and before I forget where it is, let's do a copy paste. Where are you at? Here it is. Shape container. Transform shape views, containers, shape container. I mean, yeah, it's just this. So I'll shape example. Tile shape example. Yeah, let's just throw it up here. Shape container, and then we'll work our magic with that. Like containers equals shape container equals whatever. Oh, grid items. Yeah, that's okay. To do. You posted a screenshot, but I haven't seen the interactive one. Yeah, my goal is this is going to be an example app that comes with the repo with the Swift package, so that you can test them out. You can see, hey, what does this library actually do? I'll tell you what it does. It makes Selenons. 2D arrays of Selenons. It's a people library. Also, we decided as a channel that this should be our opener for the stream. And we'll play the Doctor Who theme. Folks, it is time to play video games. I know you're all excited about what's going to happen next to the Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, we're about to find out. But first, I must unplug my HDMI cable and plug in another HDMI cable in my capture card. So I must ask for your patience. Hopefully the microphone won't cut out. Also similar to the opening scene of a James Bond movie. Yes, absolutely. There's so many things that resonate with this animation here. It also gives me kind of an Alice in Wonderland vibe. Yeah, Kokotai. we bring the right hand version 2 icon into there. Yeah, absolutely. And add some thick triangles to round out the ensemble. MVP, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think these kinds of projects just work so much better with full screen. Either on an iPad or on a Mac. It's the way things were meant to be seen. Question. Does the wheel work over video games? Cocotype. I'm surprised anybody remembered that. The answer is no, it does not. In order for that to happen, I'm going to have to figure something out. I don't know how to do that with my current setup. Are you telling me that you actually have enough channel points to spin the wheel? Is that what you're telling me? It's taking me forever to get to near 10k points? Oh my gosh. I thought that was just... I didn't realize anybody was actually going for that goal. But hey, the answer is no. If I'm playing a game, you will not see it. I will see it, and I could be still beholden to it. But you won't see the fun animation, and I think that's part of the whole experience. So I'll probably hit it during games tonight, but I'll hold it until Thursday. Well, I am very much looking forward to that, and also slightly terrified because I have not been working on any of those impressions since I conceived of the idea. Oh dear, what have I gotten myself into? I've made a huge mistake. Folks, it's game time. If you're hoping for some more programming stuff, don't worry. We'll be back on Thursday, 8 o'clock Pacific time. I'm messing with more of this stuff, but for now, it is time to play some video games, folks. Give me a moment to get things squared away. Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah! Coming up soon. Uno momento. That frame rate doesn't look very high at all. Let me hold on a second. Hold on a moment. Let's get this figured out. Okay. Okay, okay. Hey, there we go. There we go, there we go. Okay, I can hear it now. Can you hear me?
Sounds like Murder Mom's feeling more stabby than usual. Hey, better not slice through anything in that cargo bay. We ain't restocking
It
anytime
has to be
soon.
at least 6 to 8 FPS.
Harsh. Excuse me, I ain't the one advocating
Positively
to throw
sober.
ourselves to the flurkins. Right, Drax?
Yes.
I think this is better, right? Just checking. I'm on like a 6-second delay on this. Let me refresh this browser. Okay.
What is wrong with her? We have to go back. Sure, we're heroes, but there's a limit.
Okay. So what's the last thing that we did? The last thing that we did was we escaped from the place. We basically found out that his daughter's mom is dead. She died. She helped Peter get out of his little trance, and they had to flee. And oh yeah, folks, you remember last week? It was a long chapter of endless hordes of enemies. I must have died like 50,000 times. It was 4 straight hours of combat. Yes.
So, Drax, you feeling sucky because Quill took my side?
He explicitly did not.
As far as I know, we ain't turning this ship around and heading back to the Macri.
And this was our
I'll take that as a win.
this was our
It is matriarch.
I know. I was making a pun. Because she's a blue blood? Well, at least on her mom's side.
this was our souvenir. Was this Jenga arm? I think the last thing you did was shoot your own mom in the gut. Oh, Kokotai, thank you for reminding me of that wonderful memory.
Somebody makes the right call and gets us out of the way of those church idiots.
That was such a traumatic
It
experience.
ain't
That was
cowardice, it's common sense. Wait,
that was not
are you
fun.
siding with Green's?
Shoo, move over. What are you looking at?
Oh no, you ain't chewing through any more of my ship.
My ship.
Shoo, flark off.
Wow.
Flark off.
This panel must have looked really tasty. What's it for, anyways?
Emergency door controls for the ship. Something a ship owner should know.
Hey, do I look like an engineer?
You don't.
Anyway, let's see. Can we actually use our workbench today? Let's give it a shot. Hey, Rocket.
Hey, Rocket, you got a minute?
Do I get a raise for this?
Okay. 220. Oh, we don't have enough. What was not fun, Murray? I don't know if you recall the traumatic experience last week where we were transported back into like when we were a kid, and we were like, "Oh, great, Mom, it's so good to see you." And then it was like, "Wait a minute, you're not my mom." And like, in order to progress the story, we had to actually shoot her. That was not fun. Flark off, you dastin' piece of scut. Hey, there's children present, Kokotai. Remember to shut the fridge. Ah, yes. I actually don't know if there's
All
children
that
present.
effort and nothing shiny to show for it. Shame.
My brother's he's not a child. He's like 8 years younger than me. He should be watching this stream though. Man, there's so many good tracks on here that I would love to listen to. Just imagine it. Just imagine blasting through the aliens like Nope. Nope, we're not getting that, unfortunately. She was trapping us in our minds or something. Yeah, that's what was happening. Do we have to do anything in the ship? Let's talk to Gamora. Oh, you're not Gamora. The freak? She was just right here. Where did she go? You guys saw that, right? Wasn't she just like right here? Or was it always just Groot? Let's talk to Groot.
How about you, bud? You doing okay?
Dig deeper.
Are you sure? We saw some pretty messed up stuff in there.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
My Giphy's
I'm
broken?
not the best person to discuss it with you.
Shoot.
You and Rocket should definitely talk about it, though.
Or I just didn't catch it.
I'm glad you guys are there for each other. Take care, buddy.
Dang it. I'm sorry about that. I just recently updated OBS. I wonder what could have been happening there. What did Groot even say to us? We just talked about how crazy it was back there. Let's see if
What
Gamora
do
has
you
anything
think,
to
bud?
say.
Now that Contraxi is gone, what's gonna be the new hotspot for entertainment? An asteroid, huh? Huh. Smart.
Where's Gamora's dig? Oh, she's practicing down here. Let's go talk to her. Llama face.
Watch it.
Hey, Gamora.
Go away, Peter.
Come on. Just thought I'd check in.
What happened to Contraxia? It got overrun with
Wanna talk about it?
with
I
those
don't need a pep talk.
crazy oh, let's break into song.
Okay.
Those cultists, I
Alright.
think, right?
No talking.
Took out Contraxia.
Let's sing it out.
What?
Oh, oh, who's the hunter? Who's the game? You feel the beat, call your name. Come on, I know you know this one. I hold you close in victory. I don't wanna tame your animal style. You won't be caged in the call of the wild. Come on, sing it.
She's just standing there.
Shooting at the walls of.
Shooting at the walls of heartache.
Bang, bang.
I am the warrior.
Oh, sweet. She's singing along.
Well, I am the warrior, and heart to heart you win. See, just singing.
All right. I like that one. Gets me every time. What did you want to talk
Think
about?
he sings a real one if you're not streaming? That's a good question. What did she ask us? Yeah, let's talk. Let's ask her what happened with Rager.
Want to talk about the guy whose arm you just ripped off?
I do.
There's nothing to talk about.
Space Llama got nothing on the goat.
And that's all I did. He's still out there with Nikki
That's true.
manipulating her with his slick lies and flarked up promises.
Flarked up
Making everybody think
promises.
we can't bring them back.
Who did you see in your promise? Got a feeling it wasn't Thanos.
No one. Nothing. It was just a lie. Which is why we need to stop it.
Right. I'm working on that. Just
Dope.
try not to slash the cargo bay in half.
Could you move?
No. Come on, Gamora. Let's dance.
Can't exactly complete a routine if you're walking about.
Dance with me. Gamora, dance
In
with
case it
me.
wasn't clear, you're in the way.
Okay. Close the fridge. All right, I think it's time to. Oh, we got to talk to Rocket.
One whole arm. That's what? 10% of Raker down?
And I say we leave the other 90% alone. Can't say I ain't glad I get to dissect this little marvel. That's as close as I'm getting to this flarking cult ever
There it
again.
is. Nice. True classic. Oh, wait. Shut. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't need to make up. Maybe when Quill makes the right call and flies us far, far away from the church.
Anything yet?
Okay. All right. That's what we'll do.
Guardian of Galaxies.
Cosmo.
Cosmo, buddy. Where have you been? We've been calling you.
Sorry, Piotr Quill. Cosmos ball's been tied.
Sorry, Piotr Quill.
Arrive at nowhere.
Are you okay?
He's fine for a moment. Cosmo receive warning in time, but Continuum Cortex is of shutdown for safety. It's been dead, huh?
Your little detective trip almost got us killed. We'll fill you in when we get there.
Нет. This problem is bigger than Cosmo. Guardian of Galaxies must go to Xandar and ask Worldmind for help instead.
For help.
Cosmo unable to get through. Guardian of Galaxies must actually.
Yeah?
Cosmo, are you there? What happened?
I'm Groot. Oh. Oh, wait. Wait, is that a Nova Corps ship?
Are we under attack?
So these are the cowards who defiled Lady Hellbent.
Captain Glory.
Oh, good.
And who the flock are you?
Normally, I would not engage in conversation with inferior life forms. But my contract with Lady Hellbender stipulates otherwise. Therefore, abomination. You may refer to me by my title. I am Captain Glory, leader of the Lethal Legion.
Lethal Legion?
Taser face?
He surrounded us.
Listen, I get that Lady Hellbender's super pissed, but now's really not the best time.
Did you think that she would ease her bounty simply because you somehow managed to elude the Blood Brothers in nowhere?
Yes?
Yes.
Then you were as imbecilic as they are. Lady
Imbecilic.
Hellbender sends her regards, so-called Guardians of the Galaxy. Prepare to be eliminated.
No, you prepare to be eliminated.
Smooth.
No, you.
We got this. Probably.
Yeah. That's like the best retort. But do we actually get to fly, or is this all like a cinematic? Oh, yep, we get to do this.
Hit them hard and give no quarter.
Don't remember how to fly.
Groot, find us a channel with less butthole content.
The blockers are forcing it open somehow.
Got a piece of that guy.
I just died. Oh no.
Hit them hard and give them
Oh no.
There's nothing on that garbage scow worth salvaging.
Groot, find us a channel with less butthole content.
What's happening? Oh dear.
Blockers are forcing it open somehow.
Oh no. This is not good.
Dying cries will
This
be
is not good.
recorded
Why do we keep getting like?
Got a
Okay,
piece of that
okay.
guy.
Now I'm starting to see how to fly this.
Can't we just send an IOU to Lady H?
I ain't paying that psycho a single
Where are
unit.
they? Okay, let's take them out.
Stop barking orders, Groot. You don't even know how to fly her.
Take them out. Take them out. There we go.
Drop out and get a better angle to get the spot.
I got this, trust me.
Stop overheating. Shoot him. Shoot him.
Guys, I think they sent the non-lethal legion.
The non-lethal legion.
Time to back off,
There we go.
Cap.
There we go. Let's do this again. Now I got it figured out. Now I got it
Feel
figured
free to show off, Quill. They insulted my baby.
Just make sure you're shooting while you do it.
Whoop. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
How much money did she offer these guys?
Doesn't matter. She wasted her money.
She wasted her money. No refunds, Lady Hellbender.
Hang in there, bud. They ain't killed
Hey,
us yet.
hey, weapon. Come on, weapon.
Please try to I would love to hunt you down.
Private Morning Glory's running his mouth again.
Ooh, here we go, here we go. Two more.
Ain't dying fast enough.
Two more, two more.
Facing the spiders in the galaxy.
One lethal lane brain left.
One is all we need.
Where we
That
at? Where we
don't
at?
even make sense. We just wasted
Yeah,
a
got
ton
it.
of you.
Woo! Who's the inferior life form now?
Do a barrel roll.
These guys have really bad timing. Peter, I'm picking up something.
What?
It appears I'll have to finish this myself.
So like, if you guys notice that like they talk over each other like all the time in this game, and sometimes they talk over their own voiceovers, I feel like Peter usually looks for channels with more butthole content. You should make some TIE fighter sounds as you flying around. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you defeated my fighters.
So you defeated
My
my fighters, but my cruiser will crush you, either. Oh, really? I guess I'm gonna have to just start doing this.
That's it? That's what you've been bragging about?
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's, well, I'm sure it's very comfortable.
Feel that, Guardians?
Nope, not a thing.
The Milano definitely felt it.
Whoop.
Lady Skullsuit has the worst flarkin' timing. Is she here? Just her goons. This time.
Hey, no, 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 go back, go back, go back.
Keep up the barrage. They will not survive it.
Ooh, I just crashed into it. Okay, well, here we go. Did you forget to fire? It like overheats.
That's it? That's
So
what
look
you've
at
been
look at
bragging
the
about?
look at the right.
Nothing. It's,
Yeah,
I'm sure
it just
it's very
overheats.
comfortable.
I will not be mocked.
Then do something about it.
There we go. Boom.
Lady Skullsuit has the worst flarkin' timing.
Your first fiber, you're doing a scenic tour for some
Just her
reason.
goons. This time.
Because it's so beautiful.
That did some real damage. Keep hitting
Shazam.
these exhaust ports.
Your strategy will work.
Thanks. You just confirmed that it will.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Stop the whole galaxy.
Is there any way? Oh,
Chunk of them anyway.
that's what I need to do.
Really need to work on our
Freaking hyperspace.
Guardians.
Feel that.
Nope, not a thing.
Milano definitely felt it.
Any more? I'm Groot.
Yeah, I don't think these scrap sacks care if the galaxy's under siege. You know, contractors.
We're contractors.
Keep up the barrage. They will not survive.
Just kill them already.
There's an art to this.
There
Moron.
we go.
Protect your points.
This guy's starting to sound like Rocket.
It's called language deficiency, Quill. We really gotta take better care of the Milano.
I'm trying.
We owe her a ship wash and a wax when this is all
Your overheat meter's on the right side.
Patch up all the holes.
He's really pissing me off. You okay in there, Cap?
Stay still and I'll show you.
How many of these do we have?
Showing us up, Quill.
Or how much these creeps are getting paid for killing us.
Let me look up the contract real quick. Oh, man. These guys are making chump change.
I am Clarice.
Yeah, we did it. You did.
Take that, Lady Skullscut.
I doubt we've seen the last of her.
We'll worry about
Lady
Lady Hellbender later.
Skullscut?
Let's just focus on
Rocket,
getting
watch
to
your
Xandar.
language. Come on.
Punch it.
Punch it, Chewie.
Yep. Old girl needs a tune-up.
All right, where are we
We
going now?
can do it once we reach the station.
I ain't letting no buckethead near my...
Wow. Talk about cosmic gridlock.
New Xandar.
I haven't
That's
seen
no
as many
moon.
ships around Xandar since the start of the Galactic War.
Open channel, Groot. Let's see
What's that
going on.
flashing? What the?
These ships come from converted worlds.
Mayday.
Jeez.
Need immediate docking permission. Please answer us.
Groot, that's enough.
I don't see any rescue shuttles coming out. They're ignoring them.
No.
What's
Nova Corps
happening?
might be a bunch of self-righteous domeheads, but
Oh, they're all getting
supposed to be
converted
helpful.
to
That's
the,
the whole flarkin' deal.
Relax, Rocket.
The cult.
We'll just call the station and ask to speak to the world mind. Groot.
Welcome to Nova Corps headquarters.
Please state your preferred language of communication.
Ooh, if only we had our font ready.
If you pick Creekwill, I'm gonna gnaw your ears off.
Let's not pick Kree. All right, Standard Galactic. Here we go. That would be pretty
But
funny.
now we can all follow along.
Yeah, I thought it was that one language.
How may we assist you?
What do we want to do here?
Pick something already.
Let's criminal
We
offenses.
should report what Raker is up to.
Think the
Uh,
fucking world
crime in
doesn't
progress.
already know?
We are aware of the current threat, but can
Devote no resources toward fighting it.
Oh,
Just pick something, Peter.
I did. Officer directory.
after scanning your ship,
Our near-perfect algorithms pre-selected several.
several officer choices.
Nova's profiling us? That ain't okay.
Corel.
Groot wants you to pick World Mind.
World mind.
Centurion Co-Rel's personal communicator
Has either been destroyed or disabled.
and could not be reached.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry, Quill.
Me too.
Oh wow, Rocket. That was.
Groot wants us to report a crime.
Scroll down.
The allocation
Allocation of resources for direct communication.
communication with us has been denied.
What?
We apologize for the inconvenience.
Well, it was worth a shot. Let's try something else.
What should we do? Join the
Groot
Corps?
wants us to report a crime, which is just wrong. Seriously wrong.
Okay, let's
How
report a
about
crime.
Future crime.
Future
Great
crime.
idea.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for being proactive.
However, the galaxy's impending doom makes
All
all
future crimes irrelevant.
Hey, Wolberry, got any ideas?
Pick Nikki.
I hate bureaucracy.
Scroll back up. I think I saw someone interesting.
Does that say Nova Prime?
Cadet Nicolette Gold's communication privileges
are suspended while we investigate
her
her
involvement in
Unsanctioned cult activity.
You should force your spawn to answer us.
I can't do that. She's independent.
She's independent.
This menu again?
What do you want me to do?
Groot's picking for you, because you're too slow.
Not
I'll lend
today.
a paw and pick this one.
Oh, flark you.
Hunter must choose quickly, little one.
All right, fine.
Peter, I think everyone here is too busy or dead to answer.
Perhaps we should try another menu.
Nova Prime's identity is confidential
and communication with them is forbidden.
until further
That's a weird
notice.
effect with like the multiple voices.
Doesn't say which one. Why even list them then?
All right, join the Corps.
Congratulations on your decision to join the
Core.
To begin, state
Oh,
your
no.
full name,
Designation
Here
or
we
serial
go.
number.
Richard Ryder.
Star-Lord.
Quill's mom!
This strategy is futile.
Oh, come on, Muscle Pain. It might work.
Quill's mom. You
Please
jerk.
state your celestial body,
Or artificial installation of origin.
Someplace.
Earth.
I continue to doubt this strategy.
Earth.
Yeah, maybe it
Earth.
won't work, but look
Welcome
at this
to Earth.
stuff. It's hilarious.
Finally,
in a few words,
describe what made you want to join Nova Corps.
Because I'm a
To
sucker.
enforce justice.
Looks like the best AI in the world couldn't parse that. Good
Hands
job,
up.
boys.
Because I am justice, I want to enforce a
Yes.
sucker. Just 999 years.
All right, so that was fun, but a
Okay.
complete waste of time. Any other ideas?
past crime.
What do you mean the past crime button looks lonely?
Pay a
Should
fine.
Tell them about the promise.
Right.
Due to the imminent termination of civilization,
We are unable to open new cases.
Great. Now what? Criminal offenses, future crime. We've already done all of these,
Do
right?
you think turning ourselves in would get their attention?
Nah.
thank you for attempting to be an upstanding citizen.
As all prisons are being evacuated,
You may self-sequester
wherever you wish. Connecting.
to banking services.
Okay.
Can't believe that worked.
Okay.
Gardeners of the Galaxy.
Gardeners of the Galaxy.
Explain yourselves.
Hey, World Mind, long time no see. It's me, Peter Quill, Star-Lord.
And, it's Guardians of the Galaxy. Check the addendum.
Check the addendum.
Need your help.
To pay a fine.
No.
To
no,
pay a
of course
fine.
not. You need to save the
The
galaxy.
Galaxy cannot be saved, Peter Quill.
What?
A mass delusion known as the Promise.
Is sweeping its systems, converting all who encounter
Encounter it.
in
Less than 3 cycles.
it has spread from the crew of a single star
Frigate.
That's a
to
cool shape.
multiple
We should make that.
worlds and systems.
Praxius 9. Rigel 3.
75.222
2%.
Repeating, of course.
galaxy, all lost.
Of course, she don't mention Contraxia.
They, actually. The world mind is collective consciousness.
Look, we know who's behind the promise. We've seen it happening up close and personal. We're here to pass on information to you so you can stop it.
How can we be more clear?
The Universal Church of Truth
Cannot be stopped.
Told ya. They're a collective.
Is a
Reject
machine.
conclusion. Share intel.
So
We
are
have-
parts of me. And you better not call me in it.
Look, we just escaped the church's mothership. We have a ton of intel you can use to bring them down.
There is nothing you can tell us we do not already know.
Pretty sure I know a few things that even a supercomputer can't know.
Such as...
Well, how to groom the feathers on a Shi'ar warbird, for starters.
Are you still alive?
Because I know how to groom the feathers.
Yeah, well, I know where you can buy hack Nova Core helmets at ridiculously discounted prices. What? They obviously don't know about it, or they do something.
The point is, we've lived things, experienced things.
Pay the fine from the
Survived
beginning?
promise,
Yeah, I
and
probably
maybe
should have.
Our experience can be used to help you bring them down.
It is possible.
We have overlooked the value of individual
Experiential memories stored
stored within our files.
Good. So let's pull resources.
However, given the ill-defined
Parameters of such a query, undertaking
taking
a
a
search
search protocol at this time,
advised.
Ill advised.
if you will excuse us,
The Universal Church of Truth's forces
draw
draw.
closer to this region of space.
It is critical that we depart before they arrive.
You're running away?
What about the refugees? You're just gonna leave them defenseless?
That's true.
Our primary directive is the preservation
Of Xandarian culture, all else is
secondary.
Have you seen what your planet looks like?
We're gonna go
Xandarian culture's
to
a
protect the
lost
galaxy.
cause.
Culture is more than a location.
But you're Nova Corps' leader. You have a duty to protect this galaxy.
That is incorrect.
Whoops.
You ain't the leader of the Bucketheads?
We
We do not have a duty to protect this galaxy.
galaxy. We merely police it to get
Advance
advanced.
knowledge of potential threats.
Serve and protect only yourselves.
A logical byproduct of our primary directive.
Directive.
I have officers all over
Directive.
the galaxy laying down their lives for you. And you won't even risk fighting for their sake?
The
Wally.
risk is too great.
It would be a pointless sacrifice.
For unknown reasons, the
Church is stockpiling resources.
its influence has grown beyond all probabilistic.
Models.
Then update your models.
We cannot
Yeah, like Chat GPT.
To the enemy,
enemy's nonsensical power source.
You mean faith energy?
Doesn't know anything about
faith as an energy source
Is illogical.
SwiftUI
We
version
are
3.
unable to compute.
compute scenarios to fight that which should
Not
not
exist.
So you're just gonna let the church win?
If the power source cannot be quantified,
It cannot be countered.
Most sentient beings don't have the luxury of calculating their odds before getting into a fight.
You're scared. Yeah, you met a math problem that you don't understand and you're running away from it.
fear is an emotional reaction.
Disputable.
We do not experience emotion, therefore
We cannot be afraid.
Why are you running then?
Our primary directive is the preservation of...
Yeah, bleep, bloop, bloop. Thought you were a Class G superintelligence, not an infinite loop.
As a data training model, I am unable to provide code examples.
However, your
emotional state.
The world might did not seem convinced by any of your arguments. Oh
We did not
no!
make this decision without considering
all available
Shoot, we didn't make the right choices.
our databanks only revealed
A single entity.
Dang it!
The potential.
to stop them.
What is it?
Not what, who.
Adam Warlock.
Adam Warlock.
The Church's original golden god.
I am a golden god.
Unfortunately, he perished.
In the last year of the Galactic War.
Great. So no one?
We
We
are
are pleased you reached the same conclusion.
We did.
Oh gosh. Okay.
It appears that our travel preparations
Are almost complete. Farewell, Guardians.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, wait!
Classic Nova Corps. Ain't helped us then, you won't help us now.
Would my choices, if they had been different, like convinced that giant thing to help us, or no? I'm guessing that like no matter what I had said. Huh.
What?
Never
Are
tell
you
me the
kidding
odds.
me? Groot says the Flarkin helpline's still asking for fine money.
Yes. It's funny. They're still asking for the fine money. That is funny. Would you like to proceed with a payment of 7,000?
All right, let's get this over with. Confirm payment.
Oh, what? Whole universe is about to end and you spend our cash on a Nova Corps fine.
Look, dude, the church is about to come for all of us. Once that disabler goes
mean-
off, we'll be sitting ducks. All right, at least we got that sorted.
Disengaging power
Let's get outta
termination
here.
lock 7A-13.
Peter, we've got movement.
There was a way to convince him.
They're taking
Man.
off.
Oh well. Looks like that'll have to be a second playthrough. Kokotep, have you caught up to this? Ooh, that's cool. Flarkin.
Quill?
I see it.
Son of a schmack.
Are you serious? Oh gosh. Go to clear the way of entire area of enemies. You just got to Cosmo. So we have to go through all that like dog fighting again, just because I didn't convince. Man.
Accepting the promise.
We gotta jump, Quill.
I know.
Atrium's promise is becoming real.
Peter?
Gotta get clear first.
Come on.
And go!
Punch it. Ooh, that's cool. That's a cool effect.
Scott!
Whoa!
What the flark did you do?
I don't know.
Why have we stopped?
The Loser Legion must have hit something when they ambushed us.
Guys,
It's only a matter of time before the galaxy accepts the promise.
Sacrosanct is back there. We can't just sit here.
guys.
And how are we gonna do that? We're dead in the flarkin' water!
If they find
promise
us,
must
we're
be
screwed.
freely accepted.
Oh yeah, and without an engine, we're screwed anyway!
Guys! Enough!
3.
Just stop already! I can't hear myself think. Rocket, fix the engines.
How am I supposed to do that? I can't even run a diagnosis.
I don't care. Just fix it.
Scoff.
And what are we supposed to
Scoff.
do?
I don't know. Okay? I can't just conjure up answers every 2 seconds.
Fine.
I'm Groot. I'm Groot.
Don't. I just can't do this right now.
Oh man, looks like we chose the wrong path. Dang. Now what? What do we do?
Rest.
What would you do, Chewie? Track in visor. Relax in your quarters.
Nova Corps. Shouldn't have counted on them in the first place.
What the? Wait, let's go talk to Drax first. What does he got to say?
Drax,
I do not wish to talk.
fair enough. We're all pretty spent. Just try to get some rest if you can.
Ah. Wow, that's a downer. That is a Chewbacca toy. It's a very pivotal part of the plot, actually. Yeah. Peter had given it to his blue lover
Peter.
14 years ago, and she kept it with him all these years. And then he found out that he had a daughter. Hey, you gotta start closing the fridge, Gamora. I mean, come on, you're right there. Let's talk.
Here to yell at me some more?
What? No.
I really don't feel like small talk.
Oh gosh, we are 0 for 2.
Forgot your toast.
We are 0 for 2. How can they possibly fail then? Oh, what are we doing? What is this? What is this? Hey now. Hey. Come on now. Whoa. What are we looking at here? Hey, is this a Death Stranding type of situation here? I don't recall Norman Reedus being in this game, folks. They possibly fail was flagged as aggressive content. That chatbot is more harm than helpful, hey? What are you thinking about, Peter Quill, in your shower? Dude, you forgot to use conditioner, Peter. Come on now, everybody knows that. All right, I don't think that was actually a required part of the mission there.
Hey, Carlos, did you ever find the pack of slacking clamps I lost under your fern? I don't know.
All right, what are we doing here? Let's scan. Earth Electronics.
Check the leaf undersides.
Relax in your quarters.
Really? How did you...
Oh gosh, the llama. Come on, man. Get out of here.
Shoo.
And don't rip my poster.
What the That's how you got in?
He chewed through the walls to get into his room? Oh man. Yeah, wow, they're all depressed, man. This is a tough situation.
And the bed smells. Great.
Now it's time to listen to non-DC Man music. Jump something, yeah. I know burnout when I see it. That's like a day of debugging and like not getting anywhere. And like feeling like really sad that like your next stand-up meeting you're gonna be like, yesterday I worked on feature B debugging and today I'm gonna work on feature B debugging. I'm blocked on feature B debugging.
We have a ship. This is our room. Why is it
Ooh,
so small?
flashback.
Look at you. Me.
Oh.
Weird hair.
What? What is this? How are you... me?
Come on. The talking raccoon's waiting for you. Everybody is.
Rocket, yeah, he was fixing that thing that broke.
Hey, if we're some kind
Yeah.
of big space hero now, why are we running from the bad guys?
It's complicated.
No, it's not.
Why are you talking to younger you?
And we've landed.
Groot wanted to let you sleep. Can you believe it?
How long was I out?
Long enough to fly us all the way to the quarantine zone.
Wait, how do we fly out here?
Quill, do you want to fix your ship or not?
My ship.
Yes, your ship. Come on, the others
He
are
said your
outside.
shit. Whoops. Come on, Peter.
Is everyone outside already?
Yep, waiting for us.
All right, let's go.
There, let's go.
That's cool. Where are we at?
Look who stumbled out of bed.
The rodent made decisions in your sleep.
Yeah, I know.
Took you long enough.
What?
What? Oh my gosh.
Nikki? You're not supposed to be here.
You promised you would get me out of here.
I know, but
What? Yeah, he did.
Nikki! Guys, don't let it get to you!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, are we? Is that thing where you're running opposite way and you can't see the things that are coming? Oh no.
We cannot outrun the beast, Peter Quill!
Keep going, Drax!
Honor my death!
Drax!
Oh dear.
Anybody? No! This is all wrong!
We can't keep running away from our problems. We have to face our fears. Take responsibility. What are you doing? Heroes don't lie.
None of this makes any sense! Leave me alone! Why are you chasing me? Guys! I'm sorry! I don't know what to do!
Yes, you do. You do.
It's my fault, isn't it? All of it!
You're supposed to be a hero. We can't keep running away from our problems. We have to face our fears. Take responsibility.
It's my fault, isn't it? All of it!
You were supposed to be a hero. What are you doing? Heroes don't lie.
None of this makes any sense!
All right, let's go back.
Guys! I'm sorry! I don't know what to take that, you ugly monster thing!
Peter Quill!
Desperate times, trophy earned. Yeah, once they looped through the lines, and I was like, oh, I probably need to stop.
Quill, wake up.
Drax. We talked about this, man. You gotta stop.
Your illegitimate child was correct, Peter Quill. Hovat and Chimeria will be restored.
Yeah, okay.
We just
Your illegitimate child was correct. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Drax, you're kind of freaking me out, man.
I had to share the good news, Peter Quill. You have lost your family. Your mother, the Kree woman. You understand the pain that comes from loss.
Drax.
What is happening?
Faith, with the Matriarch's promise, our families can be restored.
Drax, I don't...
You have accepted her promise, have you not, Peter Quill?
Totally excited. Stall him.
Not exactly. But not because I don't want to. It's just... I have questions.
I understand. The Matriarch's promise is overwhelming.
Overwhelming is a word for it.
It also took me time to see the miracle of her promise.
Yes, time. I just need time.
I will give you time, Peter Quill.
Very good.
However, I am less certain of the others. The wooden one may come around, but I suspect the assassin and the rodent will resist. This makes them
The
a
wooden one.
dangerous element to our cause. I must eliminate them.
No, 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 don't do that.
Because they're our family, man. Just give them a chance. It's a lot to process.
You truly believe they will accept her promise?
I know it. Take Gamora. Her dad was Thanos. There's gonna be some stuff to work through before she can accept it. And Rocket.
That's true.
Where to start? He's literally a walking science experiment. What Nikki, the matriarch, is offering, it's all new territory for him.
And the wooden one?
You said it yourself. He'll come around. I mean, it's Groot, man. He's our rock.
Very well, Peter Quill.
Good, good. That's
creepy.
Great. I'll let the others know.
No, I will fetch her and bring her to you.
Oh.
How? She's like a million light years away.
We have already landed on our planet. Think well, Peter Quill. When I return, she will demand your answer.
Oh dear. Okay.
Hey!
Okay.
Drax! We can talk about this!
Get out of your quarters. The
Great.
llama.
Yo, Quill, you there? Please tell me you're not dead. Quill?
Oh, I'm here, Rocket!
Oh, thank Flark.
Peter? Rocket? Why is my door locked from the outside?
Yeah, Drax may have kind of joined the church.
Seriously?
I know, it's super messed up,
I am
Drax.
Groot.
Drax is kind of messed up. He also may have landed us
Those
on
missionaries
sacrosanct
were very
by the
convincing.
matriarch. But don't worry. I may have an idea. The llama thing's been chewing through my wall.
Cammy did?
It has a name?
Point is, maybe it's a way to get out. If I can just squeeze through and get to the cockpit.
You can release the locks.
Bingo!
This is on rails right now. I'm not moving.
Okay, I'm out.
Any sign of Drax?
Not yet.
You know what? I'm actually glad this happened.
Why?
Why? Because I, Flarkin, told you guys that thing would chew everything. But did you listen? Oh, no. Can't listen to Rocket. He just fixes everything.
So wait. Are you happy Cammy chewed a hole through the wall or not?
No. But also maybe. If it means we get out of this. What are you doing? It's locked.
I know, I was just checking.
Well, go check the cockpit instead. So, guess who gets to fix the bulkheads when all this is done? Assuming we don't die first.
Hey, llama face.
Bet your bark it's me. And if it weren't for me, the Milano'd still be floating dead in space right now.
The Milano. The
You're
Milano.
welcome, by the way.
Yeah.
Done. Meet me in the rec room.
Oh, I interrupted his monologue.
What are we Flarkin waiting for? We gotta ditch this mudball before Green and Crazy shows up with his new pal, the Kratakan matriarch.
The
Rocket,
Kratakan.
stop.
The
Can't
Kratakan
just abandon
matriarch.
Drax.
Is he even still Drax? I mean, he's been converted.
I know. It's just we need to find him and pull him back from the dark side.
You're talking about kidnapping Drax the Destroyer.
Emphasis on destroyer.
And we've come too far, seen too much awful stuff to abandon one of our friends. Drax is still our friend.
That ain't our friend no more.
Oof.
Don't make me pull rank on this, man.
Are you pointing your frickin' guns at me?
No,
No.
not yet. I just need you to understand how serious this is. We're not leaving.
Well, Flark,
I love that.
About cratack time you showed some Nords.
I love that they found a way to like make you feel like they're like cursing
Any other
throughout the game
objections?
and like keeping it PG.
I'm good.
Good. Then let's go find our friend.
It's somewhat endearing. But first,
Okay, let's make some flarkin' cool stuff.
we don't have enough components. That's a major bummer, dude. Well.
Hey, Starscut. I
Holy
hope you
14
appreciate me
shirt
more
balls.
after all that.
The good place. Llama.
Ready to go out there and get Drax back?
Ready? No. But the longer we wait, the further he'll drift away.
Is the fridge open? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Nope. Fridge is closed. Good job, Gamora. Phew. I'm gonna let all that cold air out. Yeah.
Just want to make sure you're up for this.
Don't matter, Quill. I'll try anyways.
If everything goes right, we'll be back in no time.
And if it goes wrong, well, somebody's got to extract your butt out of there.
That is true. I am Groot.
I know you're ready.
I am Groot.
Groot says let's go get him.
So, how about now? Ready now?
Peter, it's gonna take more than 50 ticks to think of a plan.
Yep.
Okay,
That's what we
here
do.
go.
Maybe Drax conversion made him more conscious of the fridge
Know where
door.
we are?
In a
Bet you.
fucking lagoon? How many times I gotta tell you people, I don't like water.
Hey, I didn't land
This is a
here,
new place.
okay? Drax did.
This stuff is gross. Kidding me? Wet fur is the worst.
Oop. Now you've done it.
Rocket, you all right?
That's it. I hate water. I hate being wet, and I hate not getting paid.
We're not here to get paid. We're here to save Drax.
All right, let's save Drax.
Guys.
Lamenti Paparifera.
Home of the priests of Pama.
More religious nut jobs. Great.
They aren't nuts. Pacifist exiles.
Pacifists. That's even worse. You saw them on Nowhere?
So how do you know this place?
I came here after a job went bad.
What kind of job?
It involved my sister, and it's not relevant right now.
Nebula?
If Drax thinks this is the Matriarch's planet, something's off. The village is this way.
Tell me we ain't crossing above an ocean.
Only part of an ocean.
Just a little bit.
Don't fall, you won't get wet.
Quit worrying, Rocket. Anything happens, Gamora will jump in after you.
I will?
You will?
Yes, because we're a team. And Gamora's the most sprightly.
Think I'd rather drown.
We should sync on our plan for when we find Drax.
Shoot first, plan later.
We're not shooting Drax.
But you were willing to shoot Rocket?
Yeah, what the Scott, Quill?
Drax is the one in need right now.
What the scut,
I'm gonna
Quill?
do whatever it takes to help.
Found Drax.
Lying scoundrel. Where is she? Where is the matriarch?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Put him down!
Drax! Buddy, just calm down!
No, she called me here. Men are lost.
Rocket, a little help here?
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Hi, guys.
Oh, Mantis. Ooh. Put him to sleep. Put him to sleep. Oh, man. Pressure point. Wow. Dang, Mantis.
Mantis?
How did you...
What? Oh, that? Lysa once taught me the art of striking one spot and many times. There's an Omfad who teaches me later. Don't worry, Green Meanie's fine. Fine-ish.
What are we doing here, Mantis?
I told him to come, on nowhere. I saw time inside his mind. The lies that
Oh, she
bind.
brought him
I
here.
mean, what's a girl to do?
Interesting.
Whisper a course correct, obviously. Shh. It's okay. Stay with me. Quiet in the dark.
Another one of your girlfriends, Quill?
Oh, no. Not in this time. Come on. The creepy cave's this way.
The what now?
The creepy cave, where the darkest of our future paths will meet.
I am very confused.
Dark as in unknown, not as in bad. I mean, it might be bad, but no way can it be worse than the futures I did see, because those were definitely bad, very bad. You don't want to know how bad.
Can someone please translate her?
I am Groot.
The point is, or was, or which parts of the point have I made already?
So like I'm trying to like disassociate the movie version of Mantis from this Mantis because like it's completely different like character. Like her personality is way different.
The creepy cave.
Yes, that's right.
They're not
Big,
siblings in
strong
this
heart
universe,
carries
hopefully.
so much
Yeah,
sorrow
seriously.
inside. In all futures, he's the one who turns, and in some, we save him here.
I really need to read the comic.
And here we are, where the Kotati take fruit.
So, just to be clear, there's a timeline where me and you...
Peter, focus.
Right. What's a Kotati?
Plant people, like Groot, but lame.
But lame.
The Kotati are a highly evolved, highly sacred race of pacifist beings who grace us with their meditative powers. They also guard the secrets of the ancient cave.
Can they temporarily unguard it?
Oh no, they take this duty quite seriously. Our only hope of entering is to appeal to their infinite wisdom.
Oh. It's not exactly one-to-one with the comics. I see.
And we're in!
Yeah, so like, yeah, the movie version, she seemed more like mousy and like submissive and like not very, I don't know, what's a word to describe movie Mantis? She was just kind of there and helpful, but like not like
What are we looking
not an
for
A-type.
here?
She doesn't know.
Something that's gonna help Drax.
We're all just taking the word of the space case.
She's not a space.
Spooky!
I do really need to watch the holiday special. Yondu isn't in the Yondu isn't in the comics? Are you serious, Kokotype? He was made up for the movie? No way. Huh. All right, I do need to watch the holiday special. That's my homework.
Deadly. We sure about this?
Nope.
Maybe Drax just needs to sleep it off. I mean, he seems fine-ish.
My telepathic control won't last, little fuzzy. Only Green Meanie's friends ever help him see through the matriarch's lies. And it only happens here. Watch out!
Double floor!
Huh? What?
Almost didn't sense that one in time.
Whoop. Oh yeah, I have a jacket. A jetpack.
Everyone just
Rocket
remember
boots.
we're here for Drax. Though it would be easier if we had some idea of
Oh,
what we're looking for.
Oh, for sure. It's always easier when you know things. Like, no.
But you don't.
Not yet.
That didn't work. What is that icon? Oh, does that mean that like there's stuff nearby? Ah, right there.
Appreciate how dangerous this dumb plan is.
Oh, Green Meanie loves you all so much.
Whoa! This place is really unstable.
How do I get
Fuzzy
that?
Cave's gonna kill us all.
Oh no, not all of us. Not this time.
Some of us won't survive.
What's wrong with this lousy planet?
Doesn't seem
There
that
we go.
bad.
Get it, get it, get it,
Come
get
on,
it.
Rocket. A little water's not gonna hurt you.
Death by drowning is actually quite common throughout Little Fuzzy's alternate futures. I have heard so many of his panicked final gasps.
Okay, let's not tell little Fuzzy that.
She's all like matter of fact and what the? Okay, so can I freeze this?
Wait. You can
Oh, he is in the comics. He's just not part of the Guardians. Totally different timeline. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Do we just go? We just go.
Little help here.
So maybe the current's a little stronger than I thought.
Have you watched the David Hasselhoff music video starring the Guardians?
So wrong, Stir Fry.
It's pretty funny.
Crap, that was kind of close.
That one sometimes gets Gamora.
I doubt it.
Must be that thing that's here to help Drax. Where's the other thing? Oh, up there. How do I?
The head case ain't even talking galactic anymore.
How would I even get up there, though?
Oh yeah? I don't think she has a Flark clue what she's doing.
Yeah, didn't mean to do that. It's, just exploring, nothing to see here.
You are sure we're headed the right way, Mantis?
I think so.
Okay, well, it's too wide to jump here. We'll need to look around, find another way.
What is this? Interactive mineral formation. Faults detected in structure. Integrity may be compromised.
Oh, Gamora? I saw the cutest little doll when I was on Nowhere. You'd love it.
Mantis, any chance Drax can...
Green Meanie cannot be burdened. It takes all my mental fortitude to keep him enmeshed in lies.
Okay.
One misstep, and I lose him. And then he kills us all. Again.
Yikes.
Any ideas, Gamora?
Only one. I don't think he can help us right now.
How about Groot?
Draxy Waxy's under my spell.
Groot, maybe if we all push together...
He says...
He says it would need Green Meanie's help, but Green Meanie can't help. Until you help him.
What do you think, Rocket?
I think you need someone big and strong.
All right.
Oh, no. I can't make Green Meanie do that.
Let's take a look through here. Maybe there's another way to cross. Okay,
What's that?
team? Pretty
Craggy
clear we
wall?
can't rely on
Ah, that
Drax.
is, that's
All right,
Gamora.
Gamora, let's get up here.
Why don't I just blast some of these rocks?
Oh, no! I don't trust him not to kill us. What's your reason?
I have seen so many futures where little Fuzzy dies in this cave.
Rocket, you feeling lucky?
Yo, geniuses! This thing above me don't look too sturdy. Knock it loose and we got our bridge.
Try your blaster.
Yeah, baby.
Ignoring the bigger problem of not knowing what we're looking for.
Don't focus on what. Focus on how much he means to you.
Think of all the times Drax has done something for us.
Name one time.
Remember when he saved our butts in that mining ship?
Let's go.
Scoff. He saved your
Scoff.
He drags a lot of heavy things around.
This is a lot of trouble to go to for a freaking colleague.
Tell us how you really feel.
Freaking
I just
colleague.
did. I mean, if push comes to shove, we can get another big guy.
Drax has definitely been there for us before. Like on Seknarf. First time we got jumped by that tiger with the squid face.
Who? Stumpy?
And the second time we got jumped by Stumpy.
Mantis? Should we be worried about this fog?
No. Oh. It's a flirkin. Star-Lord's decision to confront the nightmare entity head-on has boosted his confidence. He's now able to navigate the battlefield with complete invulnerability for a brief period. Oh, that's pretty cool. So when do I get to use that feature?
I see that sword!
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, Drax isn't
Killing
here.
it out there, Quill.
You see the look on their faces when they see me rain down from on high?
Or the ones they make when they realize Groot's got him tied up in a bow.
I know. Never thought I'd say this, but fighting with you guys is fun.
Stay focused and the fun will continue.
Okay, yes. I get that it's all bubbly and sparkly out there. We're blasting shots at them and it's so much fun. But if we lose our focus,
I think we can make that little that patch on her outfit in SwiftUI. We are. We probably didn't even need to do that.
Admit it, you missed Drax.
What? We got this. Sorta.
Oh. One more. I hate that we don't have like cool battle music.
Like a puppy following us home.
Get him.
Okay, I take it back.
I know.
Normal Drax around
It's
would
so
have been
lame.
useful just then.
What are the odds of those things living on this planet?
Ah, streaming
Maybe
mode.
they weren't native to Seknarf? And this is where Hellbender first got them?
Or maybe Hellbender's here, tracking us across the ends of the galaxy.
Bond over threat.
H wants us dead. You realize what that means?
We're all gonna die?
I think I see what he's doing.
It means we're a team. When we piss someone off, we piss them off together.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna assume that sounded better in your head.
Water,
Let's go this way.
fog, and monsters. What's the forkin' deal with this place?
There has always been a great power here. The priests tell tales of those who were here before them, and what wonderful things they could do.
I don't remember hearing anything about that.
You weren't ready to listen last time you were here.
Why were you here again, Gamora?
Oh, I know the answer. It's the same across all timelines.
I told you, I was here to recuperate. I was in a bad place.
We had to keep an eye on her.
What the flark are we supposed to
And?
find down here again?
Fear faced fully from far within.
Or something like that.
It's the something I'm worried about.
What was that? There was something down there.
Ooh, spooky.
I guess not.
We ain't being watched. No one in their right mind would be in this Quatflacken cave of
Yeah, I thought I saw someone in
What's
space.
going on?
Sir Groot feels the intrusive eyes watching us. Don't worry, my Flora, I feel them too.
What the floor?
There's two of them.
Uh oh.
Mantis, do these things have anything to do with what we're looking for?
Inconclusive, but I'm thinking no.
What do you think, Quill? Are you best friends?
Yeah, maybe not.
Feel this?
Feel this?
Except when they're not.
Oh, maybe don't melee.
I should know these ones. Boo-boo? Oh, gross!
Maybe they're just really excited to see us.
Don't
Ah.
hold your breath.
Mitchell!
Never mind, you're busy.
Hold up, Rocket!
This is what we get for following the fog lady!
At least there's none of that creepy fog.
My blade barely scratches these things.
Ain't nothing bombs don't solve.
Like my blade. Like a rock. Ha, ha. Unafraid.
Island jump.
Then trip him and watch him go down!
Get ready.
Joink. Oh, I dodged ya. Dodged ya.
Drax would probably admire these walking
Wait,
tanks.
wait a minute. There's more than two?
Dogs do not walk. Time for the big guns.
Yeah, get him.
Sure are a lot of things living in this sacred cave.
Not for long, there ain't!
I have the hurricane. Rock you
No,
like a
I don't think
hurricane.
you can communicate with these ones!
Root Canal trophy. Missed him. Get the point.
For following the bug lady.
Shazam.
Oh, I remember this part.
You have unspent points. Let's see. Stagger Wave for Gamora. Or Gravis. I haven't done that one yet. 2, 3. Let's do Groot. Let's give 2. Well, we've only got 3 total. Let's do the Stagger Wave on Gamora. There we are. Whoa!
Something bad happens here. Something we have to avoid.
Mantis?
Over here.
All right. I like Drax as much as the next guy, but I am officially sick of this stupid cave.
I mean, this is nothing compared to like the previous onslaught. Requires cooperative effort to move. All right, guys, let's do this. Here we go. Here we go.
We'll each need to face our fears. Some fear, some not. But facing them is most important.
You know, running is sometimes good too.
For you, yes, Star Guy. But only until it isn't. You'll see that soon enough. No, wait, you should know that already. Don't you remember your dreams?
How do you know about that?
Dunno, I just do.
I can't quite place like who she reminds me of.
I'm sure that it's not, but let's not tell Star Guy. He needs to learn for himself.
I can hear you.
Even better.
Naturally formed narrow opening. Rocket, get in there, man.
Think you can crawl in there?
For what? So I can get eaten by whatever lives inside?
Stone faces. Whatever we're looking for is beyond or beneath or behind one of the faces.
What do you say, Rocket? I bet you can find us a way back there. Found another way.
Just me or them crystals look super dangerous. Smells like rotten spike eggs in here. Okay, setting the charge. Stand back.
I don't think this is the one where he kills us.
Wait a second, why are they all moving over there? Wait, what? Is it because...
What do you mean he's lost in an ocean of lies? We need to bring him ashore, but we also need to remain grounded in the positive.
That didn't
We're his
do...
lifeline.
Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Positivity isn't exactly our strong suit.
You always underestimated yourself, Gamora.
Small crack could be temporarily repaired. Same. And same over there. Hey, that's a cool looking...
Don't let your thoughts wander. It's not safe. Keep focused on Drax.
Okay, I guess let's not go through
Caring
here.
for Cammy. Wait, who's Cammy?
It's a long story.
Ooh, my favorite kind.
Your bark's crawling. I'd
Guess
almost
I'm
jump
not
into the
supposed to
water
go
if
this
it made
way?
the creepy crawly feeling go away.
Says they're supposed to go that way, but they're all standing over there as if I should know to go there. Should we try going up this way, or we can't get back up this way?
What else did Katati tell you about this place, Mantis?
Did they happen to mention the part where it's super dangerous and stupid to enter?
Oh yes, it's very dangerous. Ancient even. An ancient danger. Or what?
Oh, what's
Still
that?
is. Something.
Deadly of Throne. Oh, we could have used that against the bad guys. What's down this way? Ah, that looks like a pathway, but I can't get to it from here.
Drax really did seem to care about the Nova kid, didn't he? Always wanting us to do right by her. Even when it was clearly a bad idea.
Of course little Fuzzy cared. Under that angry exterior is a heart of gold.
Wait, is that something I can shoot? Requires cooperative effort to move. We already moved it. Do you have any elements other than ice now? That's a good question. Yes, I've got that stuff.
You know, it felt like Drax was really starting to give me a chance. If not begrudgingly. And with a lot of insults.
Only because Quill kept giving him scud about it.
Still, earning his trust, even a little, it means something to me.
See?
Oh.
And you were worried about joining after,
There we go.
you know, the thing.
What? You're already here? Sometimes those places are hard to, like, detect. Yeah, baby. There we go. Come on,
We
Groot.
need to get on those crystals, Groot.
Just let Quill get out there first. I don't want you falling.
Thanks, Rocket. Ooh, piece of candy.
There's that feeling again. The fur on the back of my neck is sticking up.
I feel it too, like a pair of eyes watching you.
Ooh, definitely remembering something now, I think. We need to be careful here.
I think what you're seeing is some version of me pushing you off a cliff.
Oh, little Fuzzy. Your volatility is surprisingly consistent through all versions of time and space.
Mantis, back in nowhere. Did you know what the church was gonna do?
I don't know. I see so many different things at the same
Like,
time.
casually
it's
asking her a
sometimes
question
hard
while
to
he's
know
like
where I
hanging by
am.
one hand.
Do they try to take over the galaxy in all realities?
Not all, but most. Sometimes it's so noisy, like a bajillion ships taking off at the same time.
We even have a chance of
Oh,
stopping
what was
them?
that? A little,
Yes, but only if you cure Draxi.
one of the Lost Boys.
The 5 of you are the only ones who ever do anything.
The 5 of you are the only ones who ever do anything.
At least the crystals are kind of pretty.
I've seen better formations. These look like regular silicates.
Finally, the face of 1,000 lies. I think.
I've seen better formations. These are just regular
Us
silicates.
from saving him. We seek something behind the face, beyond the lies.
You want me to blow it up?
That shouldn't be our answer to everything.
Can I... Whoa, don't fall over there, Peter. Hey, Peter. There we go. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Oh, here we go. It's slide time.
Whoop, here goes nothing! Scott! Watch out, everybody!
Well, that wasn't good. Oh, please don't tell me I have to do like that whole sequence again.
Finally, the face of 1,000 lies. I think.
It's gonna help us save Drax.
It tries to keep us from saving him. We seek something behind the face, beyond the lies.
You want me to blow it up?
That shouldn't be our answer
Okay.
to everything.
Let's figure out how to make sure we...
Here goes nothing! Scott! Watch out, everybody!
Ooh.
Thanks.
You don't usually make it.
You don't
Tommy
usually make
mentioned
it.
the faces in the dark
That's
before,
funny.
But I always thought it was metaphorical.
Bug lady
She's so like matter of fact about it.
Of course I'm angry. I'm wet, wandering around a cave that's falling apart, looking for Flark
Structure
knows
not
what.
yet solidified. Yeah? Not yet solidified. Group?
We'll need a hand, Groot.
Not him.
Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Flark, I'm going in.
You mustn't!
You don't want me to cut the thing?
Wait, no, not you! Something bad is about to happen!
Hmm?
Oh, that's it. I'm going in.
Rocket!
Blow up this
The heck?
statue, save Drax, and get out of here.
Oh, he's already way over there.
Trust in our
Looks like a Gamora trap. Oh, he went in that way. I see. Yeah, sometimes like it's a little challenging to see like the openings and like the path. All right, just do this carefully, Peter. Don't.
Bug Lady said the face is keeping us from helping Drax, so we gotta destroy it.
Little Fuzzy, don't do whatever it is you're about to do.
No. I'm done with all the riddles.
Not do whatever you're
Let's just hear Mantis out on this, okay?
Give me a tick.
Don't worry.
If the whole place collapses,
Then at least you wouldn't have to argue with him
Don't worry. Be happy.
helping.
Groot, can you
Not
tell him
what
to
has
stop?
ain't got no style. Ain't got no woman to make you smile. Don't worry.
Rocket, go!
Feels like I see this a lot.
You want to know the plan?
Yep.
Run!
What have happened?
Oh! Whew.
Close one.
You can say that again.
Oh, I will.
Mantis.
What?
Where is the matriarch?
Oh, she's not on him anymore.
I fail.
We're trying to help you.
What?
It's okay. One where I fail is the one where you don't.
So that's a new ability.
Stay with me.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, guys, check it out! I'm totally not dead! What?
You almost killed all of
Fan
us.
friction.
No more blowing things up, Rocket. Ever.
You're gonna regret saying that.
Starlight, are you Spartoy? Why didn't I know that? Maybe you aren't always... Or I forgot.
What? Those guns do something again, Quill?
He saved Drax after you almost killed us all.
How'd a gun do that?
Show us! Starlight!
Press to equip the wind shot. Hold R1 to use the wind shot to collapse certain obstacles.
Oh, just remembered one of my favorite Priest of Promise stories about this place.
That is cool.
And that's how it's done.
Me exploding stuff is still better.
It's really not.
Next time we're in a huge fight, you're gonna beg me to blow stuff up. Beg me.
Next time we're in a huge fight, I'll make sure to remember that.
That's really funny.
I'm telling you, Quill, you should let me take those
here
guns
we go.
apart. Figure out how they tick. I swear you'll get them back. Mostly intact.
I'm not letting you take apart my guns.
You never let me have any fun.
More of that
Uh-oh,
weird
we got the fog.
Be glad you ain't this close to the ground.
Oh, Little Fuzzy never dies from gas in here. Just falling, crushing, Chitauri,
Wait,
water.
hang on. Did you say Chitauri?
Oh, I did, didn't I? Such a
Oh.
funny sounding word.
She kind of sounds like Mabel from what's that song? Or what's that show? Stanford Pines. You know what I'm talking about?
I thought I'd never see these flarkers again.
These flarkers again.
Man, I hate these freaking things.
Oh, that was a waste.
Space lizards better not be part of saving Drax.
Ah.
Out of those flarkers.
Come here.
Couldn't have warned us that Chitauri were hiding out in this cave.
They aren't always.
Gravity Falls. That's right. That's right.
Yes. What I don't get is why they be here.
Feel free to ask him. Man, what is this, like the worst timeline?
Keep some breathing, Groot.
Oh, get away from me.
I'm ready. Just find me an
Boom.
opening.
Got him. Any more? Yeah, she sounds like Mabel.
Maybe these guys are behind this weird fog.
I wouldn't put anything past them.
Any more? How many we got? We got like 50,000.
Popped another one.
With our luck, Hellbender's goons are on the other side, just waiting to jump us.
Payback from Hellbender is literally the last thing we need right now.
Ha! Hold it!
Need I remind you that you are the reason she's hunting us?
Don't these guys know how to let bygones be bygones?
Hey, at least they didn't bring an army of them jelly things with them.
You just got at least it.
Man, I hated those things.
You were saying?
Just had to jinx us.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way.
Notice if this happens to be the monster I said?
I suppose you know you're ready for that.
Breathing room, Groot.
Hey, 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 hey. That's the gelatinous cube.
We're talking about a gas. It's gooey outside, keeps regenerating.
Get him.
You owe me one, Quill.
What would
I
I
do.
do without you, Rocket?
Ah, he's coming back. You're dead.
A long way to go for a few measly units.
You mean a few thousand units?
Goodbye. 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 I am almost dead. I am almost dead. Can you... Oh, there we go. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Nice to meet you.
Sword when this is done.
And I'll take a new xenon cell.
Come here.
My all of this get any worse.
Sure. We could be dealing with those churchified noble weirdos too.
Ah, that would be worse. Oh,
There.
come on.
Boom. 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 Boom.
Makes sense for the church to not want anyone to find it.
I got all these toys I'm dying to use.
Gimme. Gimme, gimme. Yeah, that's it.
I can't believe so many of them fell for the promise.
It's only one of our own, remember?
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Keep it up! We're almost through. I can feel it.
Give me health, give me health.
How could I know? Just keep swatting them.
Yikes.
Does anyone not hate us?
And we do tend to bring it out of people.
That is true.
Breathing room, Groot.
Give me those stuffs.
Rocket! Noob! At least we know we're on the right track.
So long as the church don't get there first.
Give me those health.
Flarking fog is probably gonna give me hives.
Hives if we're lucky.
Man, what else is this
So
place
much
possibly
talking.
throwing us?
So much talking.
Rather not find out.
For once, I agree with Rocket.
No, that's not the one I wanted.
Fix that cuckoo thing.
Lark.
Breathing room,
Sense
Groot.
into him. If anything else comes out of this fog, I quit.
You can't quit. It's in your contract.
Submit.
Definitely going the right way, right? Watch your back!
Do it.
Guys, huddle up.
Whoa.
What a blast! I haven't felt this excited since the Galactic War.
Better watch her out there, Quill. She fought on both sides, remember? Whereas me, I don't need to take sides to mow anybody down. I just love making scumbusters go boom!
Okay, I get it. Those creeps out there, fighting them gets the blood pumping.
I'm just gonna queue up the Warriors as finishes.
If you listen to that pumping too hard, your heart takes a dive and the losing starts. Stay on target
There you
and we'll
go.
make them all go boom. Who's with me?
Let's do this!
Let me in!
Let me out. Let me out.
Anything else comes out of this
Let me out.
hole,
Ooh, it's in your contract. You just said that like 10 seconds ago. Come on.
It's all you, Gamora!
Hey, get back here. Come on.
So what? The crazy space cop was gonna end you!
Wrap him up, bud! You got this one!
I thought you never asked!
Man, that fight took forever. Heck.
Faced fully forthright.
You okay, Mantis?
Oh, hey, Gamora, you look less depressed. Wait, we went over that already, didn't we?
Yeah,
That thing of yours is still bothering you, though, right?
What thing?
I'm fine. Let's just focus on helping Drax.
He's gonna be upset he didn't get to fight all those things.
I don't think that any of those...
Just how far down does this cave go?
Heads up. More than rock monsters.
Maybe we just got off on the wrong foot. They're rock people.
Oh, nope. We got off on the wrong foot.
Oh, maybe I can help. I think I speak their language.
There's... This is how we do it. This is how we do it. No.
Hey, you guys mind clearing out?
It's a breathing room, bro! I don't think manners are making much difference!
Whoa! Get him. Get him. Nice. What are you meleeing them for? I am Groot.
How come there's no fog around these guys?
Feel free to ask them.
Drop you like a hurricane.
There's too
Go.
many!
Go, go, go.
Oh, crap!
Oh shoot, she's not doing too hot.
Thanks, Peter.
Very needed help.
So many.
Like a hot knife!
Why does everything
Ooh,
hate
ow.
us?
Always this way!
Let's see those branches!
Air
Boom.
seems fresher down here.
You can move in later. What's next, Peter?
Do whatever you want.
Oh, you rocket! Do your thing, Gamora!
Cut to pieces!
I hope we're supposed to be shooting these guys, Mantis!
I totally did not aim that correctly. That's on you.
They may be strong, but they're slow!
There's 3 more of them.
Let Drax hear you say that!
I just walk into that toss.
Be careful. You ain't so quick yourself.
Yeesh. How did I? Get that one, get that one, get that one. He's like at 0 life.
I think I can hear water!
Not a bad spot for a monster hangout!
This should do it, this should do it, this should do it, this should do it. There we go, there we go. Is that it?
What's next, Peter?
Oh, we still fighting it. How many of them are there?
Are we there yet?
Don't forget! We'll need to get out of this cave, too!
Well, that went about as well as expected.
I was sure! Oh, maybe I just haven't learned it yet.
I think I picked up the word for kill. Or the grunt, anyway. The fog doesn't seem to bother whatever these giant things are.
Okay, that was quite a. Ooh, let's play with that. What does that do again?
I know why we're doing it. I don't think Drax will hear all about it.
What is this over here?
Little Fuzzy does something heroic?
I think it's pretty easy to say he won't.
You, most of all, should be willing to give someone another chance, Gamora.
Oh, it's this green fog again. What are we supposed to do with this? What is that again? It says
Everything here is strange.
could be temporarily
Strange plants,
repaired.
strange fog, strange company. Probably the weird fog's affecting the plants.
Oh no, I feel it too. It's something else. Something powerful.
Oh, that worked. That actually worked. Well,
Does that
well.
mean there are
Now
holes
what?
on the surface that lead all the way down here?
Maybe that's it. All these jerks who keep attacking us fell in and got stuck.
Oh, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Find it. I am dying. I am dying. I'm dead. I'm dead. I was stuck. Don't go that way, Peter Quill. Oh man.
The fog doesn't seem to bother whatever these giant things are.
I guess.
Maybe they're just smart enough to not wander around in it. Unlike some people.
Yeah.
I know
Okay.
why we're doing it. And
Don't
think
jump
Drax
face first
won't
into
hear
bright
all
green
about it
gas.
either.
Oh,
That
is
is
this the one where
definitely,
little Fuzzy does something
pro tip.
heroic? Hard to say.
I think it's pretty easy to say he won't.
You, most of all, should be willing to give someone another chance, Gamora.
Are they talking about me? What's this?
Guys.
I know, little Fuzzy. And it is the only way forward.
Wish the big man would stop his sulking and explore this place with me. So many nooks and crannies like those breakfast breads we had once. At least come fight some of the beasties down here. He needs to get that golden blood flowing again. Stretch his legs, show the world what for again. Huh.
What's happening?
He sees what lies ahead, and I see what lies behind.
But what lies beneath? Let's go!
No way. No flarkin'
that?
way.
Doesn't seem
Pip the
that
troll?
wet,
Is
like
Pip in here?
medium wet.
I ain't walking through a flarkin' monsoon.
Maybe there's a way to use those plants to divert the water. We're a team. We'll figure it out.
Are we seriously gonna let this keep us from saving Drax?
Sure, you save him while I drown.
How does it even grow
Pip was the one who wrote that letter.
No, those big leaves could be useful, like a dam.
Damn what?
I feel like I missed out on some secrets back there.
Yes! It's just a plant, not a you plant. And we ain't got much choice. Crap!
It must still be stuck somewhere.
That's one big beanstalk.
This thing is huge, yeah. That's where we came down, right? Yeah, that's where we came down.
Anyone else suddenly missing Drax's anecdotes about Katath?
Oh, you know he has some Cathathian fairy tale related to our current situation.
Like the Cathathian equivalent of Jack and the Giant Beanstalk. What would you guys do without me?
Yeah, where, oh where, would we get another gun?
Still holding on.
Alright, let's talk,
What do
Rocket.
you think, Rocket? Doesn't seem that bad.
Translation, Rocket, don't...
Rocket don't like wet. We get it.
It's a scary dark cave. We're all probably gonna encounter things we don't like.
True, but nothing as much as little Fuzzy doesn't like getting wet. Never underestimate someone's deeply rooted fears, Sir Fry. Especially when you do not understand the root.
What's down here? Certain
I could
death.
try blowing it up, I guess.
No!
Remember last time you blew something up? Gamora, let's climb up there. Get eyes on the problem.
The problem is that Rocky needs to suck it up.
Yeah, good luck with that.
In Little Fuzzy's defense, he has died drowning in far less water than this.
Exactly. Wait, what?
This doesn't seem absurd to you?
He's got a thing with water. What do you want me to do?
You're supposed to be his leader.
Have you met Rocket?
What's a big-ass plant doing all the way down here?
The priests call it Buros, giver of light and life.
In our case, I'd settle for some shelter.
What is this? Whoa! There's a Gamora climbable wall to your left.
Fear the almighty Star-Lord.
You say something?
Nope.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
this
now what?
Jack Beanstalk guy, is that an earth germ?
Kinda. Basically, you plant some magic beans and they grow into this giant plant, which... Bullseye! Just like that!
Please, don't give him an even bigger head than he's already got.
Oh, we got way more over there too. I don't think we're actually reaching it though. Yeah, we gotta go get it from another side. Now what? Can I jump on this? Or it just goes right straight through? Oh, I almost died just then.
Easy, Guru. They'll figure it out.
Eventually. Hey.
Too bad you don't have these sweet guns, Rocket.
Keep it up and I'll swipe him in your sleep.
Ooh, I hurt myself. Can she help me get up there? I don't know if she can. Oh, maybe now that I've gotten that, I can pull this thing.
I can't believe that worked.
Sweet.
That worked.
Come on, it's like 50% less wet.
I'm 0% interested.
All right, I'm on it.
Alright, so now I should be able to get it from up there. Oh, what? Oh, I must have missed it. Let's try it again. Still?
Mantis, any of those realities where we just keep rocking here, hypothetically speaking.
Oh, yes.
Anywhere I don't kill them all for abandoning me, hypothetically speaking.
Oh, Little Fuzzy. Sometimes you die trying to get out.
Yikes. It's kind of like morbid to hear all these like alternate realities where like they die.
Nice shot, Peter.
Jeez, finally.
Thanks.
Now I can probably finally do it now. Yes, indeed. Wait, ooh, wait a second. What? Let's go get some stuff over here. What is this? What is this stuff? This probably requires the rest of the team to come with me. So.
Huh? What's your hurry? What? I told you to go before we left the ship.
Ah, he's gotta go to the bathroom.
We must have missed one.
Seriously, where? Where? Come on. We have missed one, dude. Who's that?
Hey, Bug Lady. Exactly how many times you seen us die horribly?
Oh, it's too sad to count. I always have to stop around 50.
It's actually kind of refreshing.
Like a quick shower.
What do you say, Rocket? Group, let's see about crossing.
Says no way. Not without me.
Oh,
That
we can't
someone's
move
got my
there
back.
yet until.
There are timelines in which Little Fuzzy moves mountains for you. In this one, you must block an ocean for him.
Ocean? Really?
Okay, so I need to get up there somehow.
Yes.
Let's see any other things. Low damage range. Let's just try this. Group.
Hey, Groot.
He ain't gonna let you leave me.
It's not that. I just want some help up here.
All right, he'll do it.
Okay, I suppose. She's already here. That's convenient. What is that?
No, it ain't none of their business. What's to understand? I ain't a fan of drowning.
Okay, now that I'm here, what else is there? Oh, she's just waiting there for me. There must be something on that side that I didn't see that I'm gonna have to deal with. All right, Gamora.
Hey, if I jump, you can catch me, right?
Guess we'll find out.
That's not very reassuring.
Just don't screw up the jump.
Sweet. Oh.
Why don't we just leave him behind and focus on saving Drax? He'll still be here on the way back, and if he isn't,
Groot would never go for that.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing, buddy. You're
New
a valued
blockage
member of
hint.
the team. That's why they call me Star-Lord.
New blockage hint is available. Check your compass. But first, we get this thing. Yeah. All right, now what? Move the remaining plant, which is 66.6% down over there. Can I do it now?
Let my rocket go!
Huh?
Moses.
are we supposed to know who that is?
Part of the seas guy?
Oh, the
Let
tentacles,
my
right?
people
No.
go.
Anyway, thanks, Quill. Really.
I was pretty sure you had tentacles.
Now we can do it. Hey, see, sometimes I get puzzles.
What do you say, Groot? Now that we got the whole team together?
Absolutely. A dry rocket is a happy rocket.
This is you happy?
Oh, yes. You should see some of the dark versions of Little Fuzzy. Or maybe you shouldn't. You really, really shouldn't.
Does cramped corridor ring any bells, Mantis?
Pretty sure this is the wet part.
What now?
I thought we just did the wet part.
Oh, it gets worse. Much worse.
Was meant to happen, I guess.
Everyone okay?
I'd be seeing stars if I could see anything at all.
Yeah, this ain't good. So, about all them futures where we die.
Has he always been able to do that?
Aw, I remember that from the movie.
Says you don't like showing off. Thanks, buddy. No, I
Follow
don't gotta tell
Groot.
him.
Ooh, right. The thing that you tell us in the dark. It's really important.
No, it ain't. Shut up.
You're among friends, Rocket.
It's nothing, okay? Just the lab I was in did tests on me in tubes of water, and it sucked. It really, really sucked.
Sensory deprivation experiments on Half-World. I heard of those.
Sensory deprivation was like a vacation compared to the other things.
And that's why you hate getting wet. Clark. I had
Aw.
no idea.
Don't make a
That's-
big deal out of it.
That's sad.
Just prefer to keep dry is all.
Fucking visor.
It ain't a flashlight, Quill. Remember back in the dark in the quarantine zone?
I thought that was some funky energy thing.
Funky energy in the dark. Groot's bioluminescence ain't exactly on the defined light spectrum. So how long do we
How do I
gotta
get up
wander
there?
around smashing our shins on rocks?
Imagine it's a metaphor. You're in the physical darkness, and that reflects Green Meanie's mind.
We can double back along Groot's path and then try to find the exit.
Ooh, this
eyeballs getting really fed up with Little Miss Cryptic? Pretty? Give me a break.
At least it seems less dark through
Greed's
here.
taking a
and less
liking to
wet.
Mantis.
Works for me.
Mantis, anything in particular we should be looking out for?
I'm trying to remember. I think this is where it gets loopy.
Now it gets
Loopy.
loopy.
There's that creepy fog again.
Oh no, are we about to fight some more people? What time is it? Okay, one last fight.
Can we go back?
It's always here. Always. Until it isn't.
What's that supposed to... I don't...
More Hellraisers.
Wait, yeah. But it ain't those Flartnards. It's them creepy eyeball things from the QZ.
I'm definitely hearing Hellraisers.
Then you ain't hearing right. It's eyeball
I
things.
can't tell. It's not clear.
Well, it's clear to me. These ears don't lie, lady.
Rocket's right. I don't know how it's possible, but I'll never forget that squidgy sound.
It's the sound of wet eyeballs hitting the ground.
Here we go, folks.
Told you!
It doesn't make any sense.
You being wrong makes tons of sense to me. Pin him down, crew! Or put him down!
Shazam!
Like this fog is messing with us.
It's a gas, not a
It's tight in here. Watch your fire.
Hey, look! The fog's clearing.
Sweet.
There's a way out now.
Weird. It's like this place has a mind of its own.
Not mind. Force.
The Force will be with you. Always. You know what? I don't know how long this is gonna take, so we're gonna break right here if we can. Can we save this? Can we save right now? Save. Okie dokie. I think it's time for bed. Wow. That was fun. I can't wait to see what happens at the end of this level. Mantis is very different from movie Mantis, which is kind of funny. Can your wind cannon do anything about the fog? Oh yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. It seems to have to grab onto certain objects like that are visible in the visor. So, but I guess we'll have to wait until next week to find out. Folks, it's been a pleasure. I hope you had a good time tonight. Tune in next time, Thursday, same time, same channel. Is that Showdown in the thumbnail? I don't know what that is. That looks kind of creepy though. Did we just get a spoiler? I don't know. Hey everybody, have a good one and stay safe, stay happy. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.